Turn the mics up. Should be able to hear everything good.
Yeah.
Be on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Thursday night throwdown.
Throwdown.
Yeah. Thursday throwdown.
Howdy, y'all.
All right, y'all. So we got about 20 minutes till we get started. This is your normal host with the most. Should be able to hear Dan Wingate. I'm actually playing tonight, so I'm not going to be on the mic for very long. Mike is going to be the one. To the Thursday night throwdown.
Right, you got Mike. White.
Yeah. Why are we getting the delay on that? So we got about 20 minutes till we get started. Your normal host with the most. Let's make sure. Okay, delay's gone. It was from my phone. Yeah. Okay. So
Get your phone out of here.
yeah. All right. So here's what we're doing. So we actually got something kind of crazy going on tonight. A little bit different than what we've been doing in the past.
It's a little weird.
It is a little weird. So, but we actually just switched it up a little bit more, just to confuse the hell out of you. Actually, we made it simpler. So we're actually gonna be doing a race to 11, and it's gonna be kind of U.S. amateur style, where we're gonna play 5 racks of, say, 8 ball, and then 5 racks of 9 ball or 10 ball, and then 5 racks of 9 ball or 10 ball. And then if we need to go back, we'll go back to whatever the first game is. We're gonna draw for the order of the games. So we'll have the 8, 9, and 10.
Okay.
Down the ball return, we'll draw them out, and we'll just kind of rotate in sets of 5 until someone gets to 11 points.
Sets of 5 or 5 games?
Well, 5 games. Sorry, yeah. 5 games of each discipline. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it's awkward, but okay.
Yeah. Well, something a little different.
Maybe you just like sit around and think, how can I make this as complicated as possible?
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
Locked it in.
We don't want to make it too easy for people to, keep up with. Yeah.
No, I get that.
Yeah. So
Just make it so it's weird.
let's go ahead and turn the chat on
I
here.
like awkward.
We like awkward. All right, so we'll be sharing this on all social media platforms. Again, we're live on YouTube. This will be on Facebook here shortly. Yeah, and our commentators tonight are going to be Mike Ottoboni and Melanie Baker, and our ref's going to be Jake.
Yeah, Jake's gonna try real hard.
He's
Still trying to figure out the format. I know it's understandable. Might be right here.
or talk a little louder. You're hard to hear, or is it just me? It might just be me. So anybody, if anybody's tuned in already, let us know how it sounds. Maybe we can get one of these guys to pull it up on their phones and step outside and see how it sounds. Can you pull this up on your phone outside and see how everything sounds? Thank you. So,
Sorry that I have a sexy radio.
well, it's funny because if people could see us with our beards and bald heads, like we're twinning. Only,
I look good though.
yeah, well,
I look real good.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. Your wife says that though.
Oh yeah, why does it got gay?
Yeah. So I'm playing Chris Aldridge tonight. He's not a bad shot. He's a good ball. He makes a lot of balls. He's a little wild. But when he gets hot, he can get moving. He prides himself in defense. So we'll have to see, but because of that,
So much so, no break cue.
no jump
no
cue.
jump cue.
Yeah, no jump cue. So I'm gonna have to have my kicking game on if he's gonna stick me like he says he can.
Yeah, just kick it like that.
Kick it like Efren. Yeah. Kick it like Ottoboni.
Oh God, I'm a terrible kicker. So good.
Jeff's a pretty good kicker.
That's why I have a jump cue.
Yeah, me too. I prefer to jump over most kicks. So, but it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. 300 in the middle.
Go battle.
Yep. Again, if you're just tuning in, come down and watch live. We love having a live audience. We have quite a few people in here tonight. So we're going to have a pretty good pot, I think, too, in the 50-50 raffle.
Yeah, 50 raffle is fun.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't won yet.
I haven't either. I keep putting money in, but I haven't won yet. So,
I'm a donator.
yep. So anyhow, I'm going to go hit some balls on the table. I'll let Maul go hop in here with you. You guys can talk a little bit. You know, do your commentator thing, and I'll see you after the match.
All right, man. Go out there and get some.
Yeah.
There we go. We got Maul coming in. Maul!
Hello, hello. Glad to be here.
You know I can't hear you when I have these on.
He said feel free to put in a special guest.
No special guests. We don't like anybody in the room.
Fun fact, Mike was actually the special guest last week.
This is true.
But he did so good that they made it full time.
Damn it.
They just
So I
could
guess
have.
we should talk about where this all started, right? Because you were the first one to play.
Yeah. It was
The original thing was this was not even going to be a thing.
not even a thing. Literally, I just threw in a flyer, put in Thursday Throwdown, and voila.
Yeah, so Maul and Alex both took lessons with me. We wanted to teach them how to gamble and how to set up a match. So we got together, did the full, negotiations. There were some punches thrown. It got pretty aggressive. They came to their decision of how it was going to be. We knew we were going to put it on Evo, and then it just kind of exploded from there.
Right? Yeah, really.
I mean, everybody's trying to get matches, and the whole point is to get people that don't get to play for money
To get to play.
for money and
Get that experience.
Play on the stream.
Yeah.
Play under pressure instead of, a lot of these guys play just league, and they're only under that big pressure when they're in like regionals or nationals or something like that. We want to get them,
and even then, they're not really like so pressured because there's other people going.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
Shane is definitely going to be a guest speaker tonight.
No, Shane's not allowed. Looks like a gnome right now, like a mean gnome.
I know, he's like having a tantrum.
Like a mean little gnome. Go stand in front of my house.
Posted up.
So we're gonna have some fun too. I'm hoping there's a little smack talk. Sometimes it get too serious where there's not any smack talk. There should definitely be some. So there's been some since we've been here with them cracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's been a little smack talk back and forth. I like that. The funnest part about playing for money, I think, for a lot of us that grew up in a pool room was we spent longer arguing for the action and how we were going to set up the game than when we actually played.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to do one thing before we start.
Oh, you got to go spend a little time with your man?
No, I got to win this game over here.
Got you. Go win. For a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Like $2, right?
Shoelaces.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Penalty Box once again. We have another edition of our Thursday Throwdowns here at the Penalty Box. Courtesy of course, the Penalty Box. Sponsored in part by Golden West Games, UPA Pierce County, Aldridge Autos, and Clovers Events and Entertainment. To myself, Chris Aldridge, and Daniel Wingate. And quick shout out to Daniel right here, the guy you can't see because he's too short. He runs UPA Pierce County. If you guys are interested in getting into a pool league, come talk to Daniel after the match, of course, not during. Actually, I'm playing against him, so it'd be great if you go ahead and distract him. That'd be awesome. We also have a live stream on EvoSports. If you are interested in watching that, there is commentary by Mike and Maul. Thanks to Jake. He's reffing for us tonight. I'll be sharing the live feed on my Clonapalooza Events and Entertainment as well as the Penalty Box pages. We're going to get started in just about 5 minutes here. Also, just a reminder, we do run a raffle. Lexi and Amy, raise your hand. Lexi right there. Lexi and Amy are going to be doing the raffles. It is $5 for 1 ticket. It is $20 for 5 tickets. I think our best one we had so far is about $525, $530, something like that. Half the money goes to whoever wins the raffle. The other half helps support us because we're putting our own money from our own pockets in the middle. We're playing for $300 today. It is a 3-game matchup. We're going to be playing 8-ball and 9-ball in BCA rules, as well as 10-ball. We're going to be playing UPA rules. We're going to be drawing for which order of games it is in just a minute here. It is a race to 11. Whatever order we pull, we're going to play 5 games of one, 5 games of the next, and then 5 games of the next. If we get past 15 games, we'll start over right back at the top. So we're going to get started as soon as my computer decides to agree with me. So I'm guessing about 5 minutes to a year from now, something like that. But real quick, this gentleman right here owns the bar. If it wasn't for Dale, we wouldn't be here. Make some noise for Dale and the staff here. Make some noise. We appreciate your guys' support. Like I said, we're going to get started in just a few minutes here. Not to mention pool lessons with the one, the only Mike Autoboni, who actually came up with this idea in the first place. The idea of the matchups in the first place was to give pool players an opportunity to play like some money matches before they get into week-long tournaments, so on and so forth. So shout out to Mike Autoboni. He's the one that created this. Make some noise for Mike, everybody. Make some noise for Mike, everybody. Come on now. You don't want me to start pulling out the pew-pew-pews.
All right, here we go.
Alrighty, let's begin.
We're getting ready to thumb wrestle for who gets the break and what they're playing. So the format's a little weird.
A little different, yeah.
So they're going to draw or lag for what they play first, whether it be 8-ball, 9-ball, or 10-ball. Then the next set will be 8-ball, 9-ball, or 10-ball. And then the next set will be 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball until somebody gets to 11. 11 is the number.
Yeah, 11 is the number. So they're basically doing a rest of 11. They're starting with 8-ball and 9-ball or 10-ball, whichever they pull. And then they're going to be playing 5 of each. And then they'll go on to the next 5. And they are going to be taking a break every 5 racks. So.
Yeah, you got to have smoke break, cocktail break.
Bathroom breaks, yeah. All the good stuff.
No bathroom break. Just cocktails. Cocktails, beverages. So this is a pretty cool format, I guess. We're going to see how it works out. But that's the whole point of this, is to negotiate however you want to do your match, right?
Yeah, it's really about like letting the player really, bark, as you would say.
I mean, barking is part of the game. And, the whole point, a lot of the point of this is to say that playing for money is not a bad thing. It's not this dark backroom hustling. Playing for cash is a good way to harden yourself.
Oh, definitely.
And get ready for any other pressure matches that you're playing. So there's a good way to play for cash.
Yeah, definitely. I think when I played my match for cash, it really put a different type of pressure on because I'm like, oh shoot, now I'm gonna have to pay the guy.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
$1, you watch me and Jeff Jerome in here just hitting balls. we're playing for $1, we're playing like we're playing for $1 million.
Yeah.
All bragging rights.
Yeah.
And every time you got to take money out of your pocket to give to somebody. Ugh, hate
Yeah.
that. It's just
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah. All right, they're gonna get started here very shortly. They're gonna be doing their lag, and then they're gonna, I guess, draw.
I don't know.
Which one?
I don't know.
We'll see.
It's
Stay
all
tuned.
weird. It's all weird.
But that's like the fun in it. You get to really do anything. But yeah, I think we were like, oh, we're gonna see just a straight race, you know.
Yeah.
But
I think they
I'm
would
intrigued to
change
see.
it up. You take it?
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how they approach each style.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's good to have the different styles, right? So you can see every aspect of it.
Agreed.
Somebody's going to play better 8-ball. Somebody's going to play better 9-ball. I'm more of a rotation player, so I like those games.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow, really good
Like-
lag from Chris.
Yeah. Good. So Chris lost the lag, right?
No,
So-
Chris got the lag.
Oh, Chris won the lag.
Mhm.
See, I'm paying attention already. Hold me up.
I know
over
it
here.
doesn't translate necessarily like on the same.
Yeah, hold me up over here. Let's see. So they drew 9-ball, 8-ball. So it goes
And then-
9-ball, 8-ball, then 10-ball.
Yep.
And then
That
if
looks
the race is still going, it'll go back to 9.
Yeah. For one last.
Hoorah.
Well, maybe not last.
Or
but yeah.
maybe it might even go to 8-ball.
So since he pulled first, I'm bringing. You got a choice to either pull first or bring.
Oh, okay. So Daniel just let us know that that lag was actually to see who pulled the balls first to figure out the race. So definitely.
Next time we're going to have them write all this down.
Yeah, we need a list of the rules that they're going by.
See how complicated I can make this. Yeah, see? Yeah, do it. Yeah.
So yeah, so since Chris picked the first game style, Daniel is gonna have the first break.
It's 9-ball break time. So I think we're going to see two contrasting games between the two of these, right?
Yes.
I know you're
Definitely.
taking selfies.
No, I'm gonna take a photo of us.
Selfie
Actually,
on.
is what I was gonna
Selfie on.
do. I took a photo of Daniel and I.
You know people have to pay to get my picture.
Same here. And I guarantee I charge more than you. I'm just kidding.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding.
I'm a hand model.
Auto Bunny and I go back.
We're homies.
We are homies. Hustled you out of $50.
What's that?
Hustled you out of $50.
Negotiated me out of it.
That's only because my teacher taught me how to bark. So,
Yeah, I taught her how to bargain that she used it against me. Rude.
would you expect nothing less?
No, I was proud. I was proud. I was like, yeah, you know, your lessons are going to be
You're like,
cheaper.
oh, the lesson's already starting. Okay.
Your lessons are cheaper because you did the work already.
Yeah.
And if you've watched them all play lately, I mean, her game has stepped up heavy.
Oh,
It's
thank
been
you.
really cool to watch. I think she played really steady in her match. You know, Alex was struggling a little bit mentally in the game and staying in. And sometimes that can be the hardest part about playing for cash.
Endurance.
Kind of down.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of hitting balls. You have to stay focused
Yeah.
and stay in your game. And sometimes that's the hardest part.
Yeah,
Right? Is to
yeah.
stay in your zone, in your place, and play your game, which you did very
Yeah.
well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot of
She didn't even buy
fun.
me a cocktail. she won all the money and was like, "Peace, I'm out." And I was like, "Yeah." Okay,
I tipped the ref.
yeah.
I tipped the ref, which was Daniel.
Which was probably the money that you negotiated out of your
Yeah.
lessons.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it was
we're
really
fine.
like you paid him.
So, full circle, you know.
Full
pay
circle
everybody.
moment. That's so funny.
So call out to EvoSports first of all. Like,
Yes.
I mean, we say it every time we're on the stream, and we should. This is so cool to be able to stream and be able to watch it anywhere in the world. It's,
Yeah.
Like,
To be able to do this is credible.
to
Yeah.
see how far the game has come and how much it can reach all the way around the world together, and
Yeah.
different people can connect.
Anybody can watch this. Yeah, live. Shout out to Patrick.
Evo's
Shout
throwing
out
it
to Patrick.
There. Evo's throwing it out there.
Alrighty, let's see how this goes.
All right, first break right here with Daniel. It's hard for him to get down to the table because he's like 7'9".
He is very tall.
hopefully Q-Tech's on here. You can give a sponsorship to Daniel because he plays with everything in the world Q-Tech.
Literally everything Q-Tech.
I think his money clip is a Q-Tech.
I don't know about the towels at his house, but
Probably.
Q-Tech.
We got to call out Jake over here with his referee shirt
Jake
on.
Correa as the referee tonight, and you probably recognize him because he did play the last Thursday Throwdown.
And won.
Yes.
And his dad won the 50-50 draw.
Oh, I love that.
It seems so rigged. Well, his
Oh yeah, his
father-in-law.
father-in-law.
Sorry, father-in-law.
And there is a good crowd, watching the tournaments. Or sorry, not the tournaments. I know I definitely said that.
The action.
I mean the
I
action.
mean, who's playing next? Am I up?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You're gonna be drawn next.
Let me in, coach.
Speaking of drawings,
Trying to win some stuff.
no. All right, let's see what Chris does here. Oh my God. No, you hope you don't draw me.
You're going to take Shane Bamboning out first round.
Oh my gosh, that
Shane
would be
should not be
crazy.
calling out Maul right now. Like, I hope I play you first round.
No, he said, I hope you draw me. I'm like, I hope you draw me.
I want to play them all. Shane, take a seat, bro.
Oh, really good try for that side pocket.
And here's where you see at the beginning a little bit, you're going to have nerves no matter what, even if you've done this a million times.
Yeah.
I think Shane said it the best. It's like every time I come to the table for the first time, I got nerves.
Yeah.
If I don't have nerves, I don't want to win.
Yeah, if you don't care about it, you're not gonna feel nervous, So I think it does show a lot of good skill in a player.
Ooh, going for the niner.
Wow, yeah.
So again,
And he hooked him, wow.
two totally different styles,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You're going to see really methodical from Daniel.
I feel like Daniel plays a lot of good defense too. He really tries to lock up the player. And Chris is more of like a, takes the risk, makes the shots, and it does work for him a lot of the time. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll just see. But Daniel is very slow with
Very
his draw.
methodical.
Yeah.
We've talked a little bit about speeding up his warm-up.
Kind of kicks speeding up the flow into it. Yeah.
You go real slow, and then you're trying to trying to get power.
Yeah.
So if you're utilizing it correctly, you're gonna stop at the ball and then stroke. So that I worked a little bit with Jake on that before his match last week, and it is much improved. He normally has a really long, slow practice stroke, and he does it about 4 times, and then shoots.
Yeah.
And it's a long time down there, especially for big guys, right?
I cannot answer that question, but
you're like a lawn dart. You don't have to worry about these problems.
But yeah, I definitely do see, like, if you're taking more time, there is more, time for things to maybe kind of be askew or, maybe not following through the way that you intended to, but it's about finding balance.
Yeah, I definitely don't like thinking too long.
Yeah.
It's tough out there.
I feel like when you overthink, you really psych yourself out and second guess and change your shot, so.
Definitely rhythm is key.
Yeah, good speed
Now we
from
can
Daniel.
just drift up to the 6th ball.
He's gonna just either hit that rail soft or stop shot it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hear me out there? So we both never done this part, bro. Like,
The running the full
Yeah.
commentary section. Yeah, usually Daniel, he bought the equipment, so we're trying to figure out how to turn the background music down for you guys.
I'm not touching. I'm gonna screw it all up. That's what I do. All right, so you got a little lucky there. You went for the 6 ball right
And
side
tried to kind of draw back.
Yeah, and he ended up getting on the side that I thought he was going to try to get on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good save. I don't know if that's what the plan was, but if it was,
Yeah, he got really good on that leave.
that's a good shot.
He almost hit it really soft, like he was trying to play a safe on it. So
Yeah.
I would say either that or he was just trying to not to get too far from that 8 ball. But
Or like,
yeah.
I mean, that's a good shot either way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anytime, though, you got to get a little love, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the tables game. I always say I'm always playing the table. And that was and that was a really good try from Chris. He almost hit that 7 ball, so. But unfortunately, just did not get that roll.
So now, what would you do here? You got ball in hand, you got the 8 down on the end rail.
I like taking that 7 down, like down to that pocket by the 8, and just kind of following it. Me personally, but I know, just me personally. Or I like taking it down where on the left side of the 8, and just just kind of. I've been really working on my follow and my speed, so I really like those types of shots where I'm kind of following into the ball. Mm-hmm.
And have an angle, you're just coming off that 5 at the little bottom half.
Yeah.
And that's bringing you down to between the first and second diamond.
Mm-hmm.
In the case that you don't get there, you still have to get safe.
Yeah.
We're drifting forward there. So
Yeah.
You got to have the right pace to take.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
he hit it really good.
Yeah, he did hit it really good, but it also could have hit that 8 too. So.
Now we always talk about when we were working together, it's about risk and reward, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where do I have the best opportunity to have success?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my opportunity of success when you're?
And where are you gonna leave it if you don't have that success?
So
Yeah.
Narrowing that window by going forward instead of opening up the window a lot bigger from that side. You can make that ball from the 3rd diamond.
Yeah.
Good out, Daniel.
Yeah, really good out from Daniel.
1, 2, 0.
Intro I was trying to do earlier.
I like scotch.
Due to technical difficulties, we didn't have the intro earlier, but even one game in, Dan, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and play the intro because I had fun with it. I see that smart.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Thursday Throwdown at the Penalty Box. First, hailing from South Seattle and playing out of Tacoma, Washington, captain of the Stone 8 billiard squad, standing at 6'2" and 225 pounds. Please welcome Chris Aldridge. Standing at 6'7", playing out of Spanaway, Washington. He's the Pierce County UPA League operator with over 20 years of playing experience. Please welcome Dan Showtime Wingate. Thank you all for your support of our events. Please be sure to support the players by entering the raffle. And now, let's get ready to rumble.
Oh.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on. I don't know. Freaking out.
Yeah, so he almost got a golden break, but they did let me know that there is no win on the break
Oh, good.
in these sets. Yeah.
I like that. You want to act?
What do you hope for this match? Do you hope for it to go hill, or I feel like it's a little hard to be hill with different styles because some people do, but I hope it goes hill. I love those matches.
I want every one of these to go hill every week.
Yeah, same here. I like the action. I like seeing it.
really watch people out of their element, first experience over the table, and see how, and just talk to them afterwards about what it felt like to be in that position.
Yeah, what's going
They
through their
haven't been
mind.
before.
Yeah.
I think we talked about like everything's sped up for you. You thought you were running at the same pace normally,
Yeah.
where from the 5 you're like, oh,
And I watched it
speeding
back.
jealous.
I watched it back and I was like, whoa, girl, you need to slow down.
There was a lot of running. It's
Yeah.
that way, right? That you start to know the blood starts moving every day. You're gonna walk around with to get that blood moving the right way.
Yeah.
That's how you think.
And when I play now, I really am like, it almost feels like I'm going too slow, but now it's like, okay, now I have a good pace. So
Right. First day. No, it can't be on it.
yeah, trying to make that 3 right in that corner.
Not a bunch. And you got the 4 up in the corner, and then from either side of that ball, he has a good opportunity to get on the 5. So he's in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah.
The key ball kick is
Yeah.
that's nerves.
Yeah. We're really working through the pressure, working through the. Definitely.
I play a lot with Daniel, Jeff Jerome. I mean, he spends more time with Jeff Jerome than his wife. So
He's gonna watch this back and be like, "What are you talking about?"
She's gonna be like, "Yeah, that's totally true."
Yeah.
100%. The key to life: having a supportive wife or partner to play pool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It changes everything.
My wife is not a pool player. She lets me play a lot.
Stephanie's really, yeah. And she'll come in and support you and stuff. I saw her watching the live stream, you guys doing the match down in Long Beach. That was so nice.
It was fun. She was on there talking smack.
Does she play like ever? Or does she like, no? Just,
And I think that's the key to life.
yeah. You're like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing.
She's got her hobbies, I got my hobbies.
Yeah, that's good.
And then when we get together, we're kicking.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's a good shot there.
Yeah, really good speed on that.
5 ball is still the key ball here. So you got to get in that window. But you can come up, you got a big opportunity up table.
Between that 7 and 6, kind of. Really smooth. Yeah, that was really good.
That was that big old sexy Filipino stroke.
Okay. All right. Hello.
We got people coming in the booth talking smack.
Talking
Bringing the
smack.
heat. Calling out the next match.
All right, he's just gonna draw this
Are you
back a
trying to-
little bit, just to kind of hit that rail slightly.
You don't have to do a ton here.
Since
You
the
get
6
on
is so
either side of the
open,
7.
yeah.
Or is that the 6?
Oh, the 6 ball is right covered by him right now. Yeah.
So getting on the 7 from either side is good, right? I see him playing a little bit of right and just coming over to that side rail.
Yeah, same
You
here.
can play the 7 straight in, and you're good on the 8.
Yeah.
Angle.
What's up, baby shark? Hey, what's up? Hi.
We're trying to do stuff.
Calm down.
Rough crowd. Very- Yeah, either side of that ball is good because all he has to do is play stop shot to be able to have the angle.
Yeah. He even has room to move up a little bit.
Now it's straight out. You know you're out. Stay down.
Yeah, moments like that is where you really want to check your nerves, really want to make sure that you're not shaken, not feeling tense, anything, If so, stand back up, take a breath, reset yourself. That's what I had to do a couple times.
And you can see him walking around with him now. He got really straight on the ball. Take your time, walk around, pick up the shot, get the blood, kind of settle down a little bit. He's still.
Scorpio Dave, Mike and I are doing good. We are having fun commentating. I actually really do enjoy commentating. I do like it. Yeah, we hope that you were doing well as well.
I got the face for radio. Perfect.
It just said Scorpio Dave. I know a lot of Daves. Dave, which one are you?
Scorpio. Good
wants to follow through with it. Yep.
This might be my least favorite shot.
Cutting it in the side, really.
Slow rolling.
Yeah. Risking it off that side. Nice. Really good out
You
from
got a
Daniel.
stroke like that, man. That was easy. That was sweet.
Is that David Wingate?
Oh yeah, that's Dave Wingate. Just trolling, watching your brother doing work.
Dan's brother, yeah. Hello,
So,
David Wingate.
Dave also played. He played 2 weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
and won his match.
Against the one and only Shane Babine.
He put up a battle.
Oh, it went hill, guys. It was a great match to watch.
He wants a rematch, but he's got to go to Arizona to get it.
Yeah, he's going to Arizona to get that rematch.
It's coming.
It is coming indeed. Shane. No. Read that.
All right, here's break. I think he makes the wing low. We worked on this break for a long time.
Yeah,
He's
really
got it pretty
controlling
locked
that cue.
Alright, so you got a choice here, right? You can play safe or try to carry him that 6. I like the safe.
Yeah, I like if it's really not a shot I know that I'm gonna reward from. I like playing safe.
Okay, edge that one ball back to the center of the table. Go one rail, go behind that 3 ball.
Mhm.
So you got a
Yeah.
3 stack there.
Really tie that.
And
Tie that
remember,
up.
there's no jump cue.
Mhm.
So when you're hooked, you gotta kick. You gotta kick them like Efren.
Gotta kick him like Efren. I like that.
I'm telling you what to do. Shoot pull honky.
Or Tony.
Oh, he ended up making it.
Oh,
But it was a
wow.
good shot.
There's no breaks. So.
Daniel likes the action. And I can tell you that Daniel hates losing $1 more than anybody in the room. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like he will fight for that dollar.
He will cut you.
That is good. He did leave himself a little bit of an outlet, but I think it's more of a safe outlet.
I think it was to get the
Mm-hmm.
although it's really hard to see on the screen.
Yeah, so he can't. It doesn't look like he can make that, but it looks like he can hit that side rail and kind of bring that cue back to where that 9 is, and leave that 2 or 3 ball up.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you know, Chris hasn't had a lot of opportunities here, so he's cutting down his throat. So it's like he's going to play some safe
Mhm.
and tested long shots. And
Yeah.
you might go 2 rail. That's the one.
David Wingate said, "Yes, come on down." To Shane. Oh, did he make the 6 ball?
Yeah,
Wow.
he was in the way. He's a really big dude.
6'7".
He's like 12'9" or something. Every time he walks up to me, I tell him, just sitting.
Really? Touch on.
And that's sometimes the hardest shot is after you fluke the ball in to refocus.
Mhm. Yeah.
Where did the fluke thing come in? I mean, it used to be just shitting in the ball. But now everybody says, oh, you fluked it in.
Oh,
Like,
I don't
what
know.
are we all, British? Oh, you fluked it in, you wanker. Like, I don't understand.
I'm not sure. I don't know where that term came from. That would make
It's
sense.
still like shitting in it. You can pass on this, right? Am I in trouble? All right.
Patrick will just censor it out later.
I like that shot.
Sorry, Patrick.
I think
Yeah,
sometimes
he's really meticulous about the way he's playing right now.
yeah, not working out the ball that much. Just
Mm-hmm. Really good stroke with good shape to kind of come down for that 9 in the corner. Really good.
You can either send it back to the side rail or just drift it forward,
Mhm.
go off one rail. Better way to drift this ball.
I like drifting it.
Perfect.
Really good. Wow.
And he is weird-handed.
Are you talking about he's a lefty?
He's lefty.
What did they just call that? I just learned that trick.
Wrong.
No, what is it called?
You got Shane right here. He's lefty.
Oh,
too.
Southpaw. Yeah.
Southpaw.
That's Shane's nickname, actually. The Southpaw Panda.
I'm a lefty.
Are you?
Big pull right hand.
Oh.
Get out.
Really good out from
Good out.
Daniel.
Big out.
He's very concentrated right now. Really good.
That comes from the fact that he gambles, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's accustomed to the money matches.
Settling down takes more time.
Yeah.
I think that's a good yeah.
Well, and I think something that is really players don't talk about enough is like really calming yourself down is super hard when you're so worked up and you just feel like you're missing every shot or your safeties aren't working. Calming yourself down is so important but so hard.
Yeah, I mean the number one thing that we work on, and you can be a test to this, is pre-shot routine.
Yeah.
You get it to where it's so perfect that it's just natural. When
Yeah.
you get in a position like this where you haven't been here before, you're able to go back to the fluent motion that you've done
fundamentals.
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it just comes natural.
Yeah.
So a lot of time that we spend on that, and that'll settle you in too. Right? Being able to step back, your step to the table, free strokes, everything that you do is you do it so much.
Everything matters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is, even though it's small, it all works in a larger part.
Yeah, you can collect back on it right now. Right? You got some nerves, hands a little shaky. You go through that routine, and your mind is saying, "I've done this." Your body is saying that I've done this so many times. So,
Yeah, it's almost at the point where now I'll get so nervous. It'll be like I'm so excited to play. Like I just want to play so that I can just like know how I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what Dan is gonna do. I think he has enough room to kind of come behind that 8 and come back down.
A little bottom left.
Oh, he's trying to go in between it.
I would definitely slide this around.
Yeah, I would hit that rail kind of by that diamond and then a little bottom low.
Freeball has 5 pockets.
That was something else you taught me. Yeah, kind of just see how many pockets there are, and then there's a ton. Just don't even worry. Just make the shot. And
Leave yourself. Somewhere
Yeah.
up by the second diamond, and you've got every pocket clear. And he went that way. So actually, I think he had all 6. It goes past the 6 ball too. So he had all 6 of the pockets.
yeah, he doesn't look too happy about that lead, but he just got to hit it ever so light. Just give perfect shape for that 4. And the 5 next.
That's a lesson learned too. Right? Like
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
just shaking your head and giving, your emotions to the other player.
Yeah.
Feeds into their ability to be able to step to the table and be ready to play.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't even-
definitely.
Don't even let them know that you got wrong shape.
Emotionless.
It's a robot. Ooh, that got close.
Yeah, that does look so close, but he does have an outlet to that.
That's
And he can
the
just
most
come
I
up
like
rail.
he's done it now.
Yeah. Doesn't even need to hit this hard, just needs to get past that 9. Oh, beautiful, yeah. Is that a stop shot? He can just stop shot that there, or he's gonna push.
He can, I think,
Is he able to use that rail?
knowing his game enough, I think he likes going forward more than he wants to draw back.
Yeah.
But you're gonna run into the 8 ball. The 8 ball's gonna go towards the rail. So that'll change it. If you're hearing the poker stuff, they got free poker here tonight. But he is gonna go forward.
Yeah, I got really good shape for that.
Little top lefty action. Sorry, I don't know all this stuff, so I can't do all the fun sounds.
I know he was doing something. Oh, it was on this. It says the sound effects, and then you can go to a pause.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was just gonna do Ron Burgundy.
He was doing verbal sound effects, which were
Big Bassy.
the OG wave. So he just wants to follow through with this, come right back. Oh,
So
that's
that's the old chicken meat. And look, so far, he knows getting some good work. And that's
yeah, he's been getting
another-
really good rolls, and he's been really controlling the cue ball where he wants it.
And that's another, lesson for the players out there. Is that when you're playing for cash, you're going to go through ebb and motion.
Hmm.
There's going to be times where you're getting them. Oh, it's a good bang. It's gonna get penalized. It's actually going to end up okay. Stay steady, and so you're going to start getting the rolls. They'll change up. It's very rare that somebody gets all the rolls the whole time.
Yeah, I always say that. I'm like, I need to flip the script. If I'm getting defense too much, I'm like, I need to flip the script. I need to do something. So, yeah, did Chris leave him a? Can you see?
I think it's
Yeah, I think so too. He's shaking his head.
just hit that ball a little bit thick, a little bit on the inside, goes to that side rail, and it's going to leave the cue ball down there. And if this is kind of on his throat, hold him down.
Yeah, defense your way till
The key is here, you're up, you're running good, keep it that way. Don't give him a bunch of opportunities to get in strike. And if I can then you're going to let a nice roll there. And that was, he's got some good roll. See what Chris got. Getting the sun. Chris was shirtless or sleeveless, showing his guns off.
he's wearing his APA team shirt. Yeah, Stoned 8 by Chris Aldridge Auto.
Guns out.
He did not come to play. Oh, I'm so unfortunate.
It will break your soul. Unless you're a ginger, because we don't have soul. Can't break my soul. I ain't got no soul. Or you're on her phone more than a child.
I was posting about the Thursday Throwdown.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever.
Actually doing business.
Yeah.
Is he drawing back on this?
I think this is where everybody has a different style. They're like,
Wow.
got a lot of risk in there. Works
Yeah.
out really well. Good amount of risk.
Yeah. I think I would have done it with a little top right and kind of just hit that rail and kind of come back to that other rail and be on the other side, but got it really good on that. Wow. Really good out.
High school party.
Yeah, so this will be the final set or final rack before they take a break. Woo-hoo!
How are you? So proud.
I think you were doing better sound effects.
He's over here smack talking like he's got something. Oh, that's what you never do that playing for cash.
Yeah.
Don't swagger up. That's where you get a 4-pack thrown on you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's got to go now.
No time.
You got bad karma coming, son. Now here's that break that he loves.
Set him up for the 1-8 combo.
So, I mean, really the table's pretty open. I think the key ball would be the 2 ball right now.
Mm-hmm.
He should be able to just kind of drip this into the pocket. So getting down on the two is the key ball. He is left-handed, so normally I'd be like, what are you doing over here? But he's a lefty, so we had to do it that way. He also is a bowler. He has a left-handed bowling ball.
Wow, I didn't know he bowled.
Yeah, left-handed bowling ball.
Does he golf as well? I feel like a lot of billiard players also golf.
He's not a...
Oh,
I was just talking about a left-handed bowling ball.
oh, yeah, anybody. You can use
Left-handed
it.
bowling ball is just a normal.
It's just normal.
Welcome to the
That went totally over my head. I was like thinking like all the other sports.
No, I see it on the wall, right above your head. It just right above.
Yeah, flew right above.
So again, the two is the key, right?
He really has to make sure he has shape for this to run out.
They can play early nine. I think.
Do they have to call it, or they can?
I don't know. There were 752 rules to this, so I don't know. I got lost after every.
No, there weren't.
There was like 1 million.
Okay, that number's higher than the last number you
It's like
said.
7 million. And I've told you 1 million times not to exaggerate.
I think you actually have told me 1 million times.
Yeah. So he's gonna tear him this ball.
I think he's gonna try to push that 9 out.
Oh, he's gonna play the combo.
Mm-hmm.
I like Karen in
He's
this
gonna
ball.
just take it because if he were to leave it by, I think he doesn't want to leave it by a pocket for Chris.
Yeah, if you carry him here, it's gonna tank up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the right shot.
Yeah, wow, that was really good, and that almost went too. Wow.
Yeah, that way you're playing two-way. I mean, you
Mhm.
still have Chris kind of tilt a little bit, not the stroke yet.
Mhm.
Leaving him long, leaving him tough.
Yeah.
Control
And I
on
think-
the table and the action right now is the key.
Yeah.
You got the lead.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
How many times have we seen somebody? I mean, when I play for cash, I'd never get satisfied, right? I
Yeah.
could be up on the hill at 0.
You're like they can still come back.
Somebody's gonna run back.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I've seen it happen countless amount of times.
So you gotta all the
Oh.
process the whole time.
He was so close to hitting that. Wow, that was so good. Shout out to Jake Coria for his roughing duties.
He's doing a great job. He's
Cleaning.
wearing my shirt.
Yeah.
It's gonna smell like rich mahogany. I guess he has a lot of leather-bound books.
His library.
Right. Oh, there's gonna be trouble.
Oh, it's so unfortunate.
That freeze is a little too hard to get punches in areas that you're maybe you're trying to get perfect.
Yeah.
Look, getting perfect, it's fun. But there's
But-
only a few people that can do it all the time, right?
Yeah.
Your area of opportunity is key. You're in a really good spot. You get to 5 ball, you're gonna play the 5-9.
Yeah.
So just leave yourself anywhere you can make that 3 ball.
And I think that's why Daniel's most upset is because that 5-9 is there.
This is the game process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chris could definitely get this rack.
Wait. And I've seen him play combos. He plays good combos. I'm a terrible combo player. Leave me combos.
Good to know.
But Chris likes the combos.
I only like the combo if I know I'm gonna make it. If there's too much distance in it, I'm going safe.
It's
Or
gotta be
you know,
locked in
yeah,
the
like
pocket for me. And then it's still not it.
yeah. I feel like when I think it's locked, it's not locked, and I'm like, oh, all right.
I hate combos. They're the devil.
Nice try. He did try to get kind of juice the shot and get a little more shape, and unfortunately, this table doesn't really like quick shots like that. It really rattles them all.
I think we're seeing, possibly some nerves.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's been sitting in his chair a lot. It's tough to get instructed.
Yeah. Especially when you're down. Yeah, it's really hard to kind of be like, hey, you know what? I got this. I always say, I'm like, I just need to crunch 11 out. Or whatever the race is, I'm like, I just need to crunch it out and I'll be good.
So this is gonna get
I think he's going to use this opportunity to play it safe.
I would
Either that or he's going to try and bank in the side and maybe play safe as well, but
on a shot like this, I like to go one or the other. Not
yeah.
really 50-50.
Yeah.
Just roll up on the back side of that 9 ball.
Yeah,
Put him in out draw.
I like that.
Or you do that. which again, he's missing good.
And that is high risk. He does risk, you know, leaving that by the pocket, but he did hit it well enough that, you
To
know,
stretch
came
it
out.
from the
Yeah.
pocket, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it only takes one shot going weird. He pockets this ball, gets out, and he's on a heater. The problem is we're getting to 5, and there's going to be a break. So
Yeah.
if you go on a heater right now, yep, hit that really good.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, he just wants to. You like going in the side or you like going up?
It's past the side.
Oh, I
like
see.
I'm not being able to make it.
I couldn't
just roll
tell.
this in and back up the 9.
Mm-hmm.
You're not helping yourself by trying to hit this hard.
Yeah, and you like just rolling it, hit that rail. Oh,
Worked out.
wow. Oh my gosh, wow. That's the other thing is the roll's got to be with you.
Yeah, right now the roll's a little high, so this break might be good for Chris.
Yeah,
kind of
to
come in
cool down
fresh.
and yeah, definitely. I like that. All right, you guys, we'll catch you back in a couple minutes for some more fun action.
Yeah, okay, bye.
All right, folks, we're just getting here. Don't forget we got the 50-50 raffle going on still. So get in on that. Somebody's going to go home with a good amount of money. Yeah. Oh, we still got plenty of time. So 50-50 raffle, $5 a ticket or 5 for 20. First week we got 525. We've had close to 400 the last 2 weeks, so definitely get in on the 50-50 raffle. Chris, as soon as we get somebody back in the booth. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry.
Feed on energy. Let's make some noise, everybody. Let's make some noise. Come on now. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you a napkin too.
Yeah, I was discussing another business opportunity.
Yeah, always hustling.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Sullivan.
I don't think you're ever going to see him in shoes. He's the Santa guy in the rain.
Rain, snow, sunshine.
You know, it's interesting. We've had 2 matches so far at this tile of bridge at Between the Knuckles Bridge. So David, Daniel's brother, has that same bridge. He wouldn't teach it, but everybody's got their own game.
Well, yeah, actually, Daniel was talking to me about that last last match was that he and David learned that way when they were growing up, and then then he switched to another style, and David just stuck with it, and it worked for him.
I mean, David was called out by Earl called him out and said, "You can't make this shot with that bridge. It's just impossible." And he said, "I'll put 100 down." And
He did it.
David locked it in, took 100 from the big dog. And I would have assumed that Griffin wasn't very happy about that. I mean, just knowing enough that there was probably some crankiness.
All right, so now they're playing 8-ball. So I like 8-ball because there's a lot more opportunities for defenses. There's a lot more opportunities for strategy in this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is where Chris can get back into it if he's even right. He can kind of chip away one game at a time. And then it goes right back to rotation.
I was saying that I think Daniel's really going to strive in the 8 and 10 ball because since he is the owner of the UPA league and he does play in that league and they play 8 and 10 ball, he's very accustomed to it.
Yeah.
And Chris is very accustomed to 9 and 8 ball, so we'll see. I think 8 ball is going to be very interesting. Some of my favorite people just walked in.
There's a lot of cool people here. I'm one of them, believe it or not. No, my wife says I am. Tiff said I was. I believe her.
Tiff's your hip girl.
Yeah. She's A number 1.
Wow, yeah, that was
Like a
really good.
champ.
Oh, and he got really good shape. He can do something with that, but he just doesn't want to break out that. So I think he's looking at that
Well, so here's where
12 ball.
you want to analyze this in the end. Are you planning to get out, or are you planning to play safe?
Like me, since I know that I'm not going to make that 13 anywhere right now, I need to figure out how to play safe or, break it out and play safe. But yeah, I like what he did right there and really lock up his 4 ball.
So the 4 still goes. I roll up on the 3 ball right now.
Yeah.
And lock him on his ball. Right? You're clearing that action. And you're in stroke. You're up 5-0. A little bit of risk is probably a good way to go here.
Yeah.
You might try to go under it to be able to play safe. Okay, all right. I mean, if you get out from here,
Yeah.
you're a player.
You are a Thursday Throwdown champion.
You're a Thursday Throwdown.
You get through this. Yeah, we'll see what's going on here because Chris really does want to be mindful because he is going to be breaking out some of Daniel's balls and they are going in the direction of his. So he wants to. Oh, he did get a really good shot on that.
So now you can make the ball and go to the head rail and break out the 13.
And I almost like hitting that 13 into that 7 and pushing it out. And then because that 6 ball right now doesn't. Oh, it does go on the side over there. I'm looking at the table now. It's a little more further than the rail.
Luckily, this 6 ball.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm saying for Chris to hit the 13, like push it down in front of that 3. But
Definitely where I would have thrown it and let's break it out. Now he doesn't really have a problem.
He's getting a watch from Jacob on this shot. He's going to be kicking at the rail and coming back and clipping that 13 ball.
He might be kicking behind it.
Yeah, he's coming to the rail and then coming behind it. Yep, just like that. Oh my goodness.
All right. Barely open table. 7 ball, 5, so you can have 7 where it's at. So really you can stroke this forward with a little bit of right input. I could look back at the table. It's opposite end.
Yeah, it is. Just getting really easy for that too. Not doing too much. Yeah.
Right. Give yourself a good shot. It's pretty open. So now you 7 ball, 6 ball, 2 ball. Oh, there's a 3 too. We should probably make that ball too. But I don't know what their rules are, right? Maybe they're saying the 3-ball has to stay on the table.
Maybe they take one off at the end. Oh, really good shot. Yeah, I like 6, 2, 3, 8.
Yeah. And a lot of players now will try to take the 3 to go to the 2 as opposed to the 8. But it's better just to stretch it.
Because the 8 is so open, you can really use the full table. And it's also in a good shape where if he were to miss it, he could play safe because Chris's ball is on a rail. So
Yeah. Even if you get dead straight here, you're going.
yeah, you just stop shot it, just hit it, drift it soft, and you're fine.
I just bet somebody $100,000 that it was out there. Yeah.
That it was what?
Bet $100,000 that he was out here.
Oh, I see. That's a normal bet for Autobahn, just so everyone's
Supreme
aware.
confidence. I mean, it's my imaginary friends that were in wallet.
Really nice speed on that.
Chris is kind of popping up.
Mhm.
That his nerve.
Yeah.
Where Daniel's really settled in and just staying down through a shot.
Yeah.
Really controlling the table.
Really good speed on that. Wow.
Nice. I just need him to make this win $100,000.
I hope he does for you as well.
My imaginary friend to take my money again. Hurts my feelings. There we go. Good stroke. I like that. When you're on the 8-ball, pocket that ball.
Yeah, really good shot.
Put it in the back. Put it in the back. Pew, pew. Packed up Cadillac.
That's for Jacob, not for Daniel. I'm just kidding.
Jacob's doing a really good job right here. Taking his breath.
Holding it down.
They're going to set him properly. We're judging him at a high level. Looks pretty steady. Let's see if he can finish. It's right there again. And
Complete. 100%. Really good.
Great job racking. I mean, him and I play a lot, so he's used to it. Great job racking. Proud of you. You've had a lot of practice. If you didn't see, he's throwing me the middle finger, which is rude.
Hello, Justin. He said, hey, friends.
What's up?
Thank you for watching. Supporting Daniel and Chris.
Oh, never mind. He doesn't want a sponsorship for Q-Tech. He's got to get a new brake kit. He didn't do the work. It's probably a bad rack from Jake. That happens. He juiced it a little bit. He did the Shane Van Bonen.
He finished it up a little bit too much, huh?
The Van Bonen lead. Alright. I mean, this is the time to get her moving. I think he should have played a 3-ball combo. Take that 2 and
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, that's moving a lot of balls. He came out okay, I think.
Yeah, he did set himself up for the 12, but he is going to have a little hard time getting on that stance.
And this is, Chris plays a lot of UPA, or APA.
APA, yeah.
Which is, it's different, right? You're spreading balls out. You're changing the table every time
You're taking a lot more risk because you can make, any pocket anywhere. So a lot more action.
And that's the whole point of this, right? Is after this match, and I guarantee every one of you guys have done it. When you're done, you go home and you watch it and you analyze it and you see things that you can improve on
Yeah.
that are going to help you going forward. That's why we hope that we do a lot of run backs where you're running back the action, and now
Yeah.
you've got some experience and you kind of understand some moves to
Hmm.
That's a good shot there. He's in good shape. That risk that he took has actually put him in a very good spot.
Hmm.
So if you just roll him in the 9 ball here, the 11 ball is kind of your key ball. Everything else is pretty opened up. Yeah.
Yeah, this was what I was saying. Chris does play a lot more 8 ball, so he is a lot more confident. He looks a lot more confident playing 8 ball.
Little short there, but 11 is the key here. Now you're going to have to get back on the 10 for the side. Or
Yeah, I like taking the 11 right now because even if he were to rattle it, it still would be in that pocket blocking it.
this is the right shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
That's true.
Hmm.
And that 4,
Yeah, I think he can drift that and just. Mhm. I think he's gonna hit that top rail and come back down. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't get the shape I think he was looking
You're going to
for.
have to cut that ball on the side of the 2 rails, 3 rails back down. You got to stroke just like a gangster. Watch this. Watch this. You know that says he hit this. He's going to try to scare him off. Full strategy. See how it works out for him. I like playing this with a little bottom right. Spinning it to the side here and spinning around the table. That's a really tough shot. But he's got the 8 ball.
Yeah, he did get a good lead where
And that's
that 8 ball's his right now until Daniel does something.
Get some rollers, right?
Mhm.
He was getting the rolls early. Those change where when you miss it. That's the worst sound in the
That
world.
is the first sound at a pool hall is the cue dropping and hitting the floor.
It makes me so mad.
I always want like carpet to be brought back into the pool halls because there's something about having carpet at pool halls. It's just I love it.
Every time that happens, I play a little bit. Just a little bit.
Got scared,
There.
spooked you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not to be uncomfortable, but just to know it's there. Daniel. Serial killer over here.
Yeah, Chris left him a really good open table. Nothing really except for the 2 ball, which he can't get shape right here.
Well, at any point, you can play safe. Definitely
Yeah.
breakout, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like taking the breakout here. Just getting it done.
I think
If
he's
you're
gonna.
run.
Yeah,
If not, play safe.
I think he's thinking about almost taking the 5-3-2, and then he just has to be careful about his breakout because he doesn't want to leave. He wants to make the shot if he's gonna break it out.
I don't know if he's committed to getting out. I think
It does look like he's
wanna
gonna
make
break
a
it.
decision early.
Does look like he's gonna break it out. Yeah, wow, nice.
Is that good? Now he's still in good position. Right? He doesn't really have a shot. Just right up
Mhm.
and draw behind the 8.
Yeah, I like that.
Dead hooker bill. Wait, I didn't mean to say dead hooker bill, but
Patrick,
it all came together.
you might need to censor that one out
It all
too.
came together.
Patrick's making note.
No, Patrick's like, Automoli's on there?
He's like, we gotta censor this whole one,
We're gonna get
guys.
shut down. Damn it. Automoli. Draw to the rail.
Really good, really good.
Left it open, but it's not easy. He's got to get on the back side of the 2 balls to make it in the side of the thing.
Oh, I forgot that they were calling, yeah, all their shots, yeah. And Chris can even hit Daniel's 2-ball out right here, which is probably what Daniel's hoping that Chris will do. Will he'll, almost bank it short. I wonder if that 2 goes past that.
I don't know. You'd have to cut it with a Ginsu knife. That ball doesn't go.
Yeah.
He's got the wrong combo. That's easier build. I mean, even at this point, hitting the 2-ball and drawing back to try to hook them behind the 8, or just even long on the 8, or
On the 15. Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow. Really good
It
shot.
worked.
Really good shot right there.
Good shot. And no jump.
Yeah, no jump cues. That's what it shows you. Like, Daniel's mind does think about defenses more often than, some people might. So,
Yeah, I played Daniel. Even me, I'll jump that. Chow. And then Mercy Chow will get out from there, okay? Every time, all the time. Party hard.
Patrick's writing another one.
Chow party hard. We go pick up.
Oh, nice try. Oh, really good try.
Oh. All right, so what's your out here?
I like doing the 1, 7, 2, 8.
I like your moves, I like your style. Make the 1 in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Make the 7 come with, and just
With that,
forward
yeah.
to the 2-ball.
Mm-hmm.
Where you see problems is people trying to get to the side pocket for the 2-ball, which is
Yeah, but they go too far.
crazy, though. 'Cause that
Yeah.
getting on the ball on the side is weird, right? Play the
Yeah.
corners as much as you possibly can.
Yeah,
The sides are buckets, but
until they're not.
yeah, you're.
Until they're stopping you every shot. You taking the
I always
side.
get short or long. I'm always in the danger. That's why the Clayton's so tight. I always put her in bad spots.
Yeah, good speed for him. Daniel's dad is here watching him.
Nervous.
He looks more nervous than Daniel.
He's a wreck.
And when David played, he was looking just as nervous.
He's a wreck. That was a tentative shot. He
Hmm.
played that nervous.
He played that cautiously. Yeah, he didn't want to get out of shape.
And that's where the hitting perfectly doesn't stay.
It's for the birds.
It's hard. Now he can. This is a shot that he hit, right? He
Mhm.
just drifts it forward into the pocket, comes on the short side of the 8-ball. But you're bringing a lot of risk, right?
Yeah.
I think he's good at this. And if not, tap that 8-ball and leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's that really hard.
Oh, but he got really good leave on that.
He's still getting the roll.
Yeah, he got really good leave on that.
Don't buy a lottery ticket. You wasted it here. Could have been a billionaire. All right, here we go. I think Chris is supposed to be the edge of this 2-ball.
I think it goes.
Wait, he's on the. Yeah, see, I'm special. I forgot what ball he was on.
You're good.
He's got this. Come on, all you please make it.
Wow, really good.
And that changes everything. Perfect. There. Really good job.
Nice out, Chris. Nice out.
He's not afraid, right?
Mm-mm.
Fired that ball in like it was deep fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 8 balls. Nope, never missed it.
He looked like a ginger up there, just firing it. Rock fire. We don't know. Woo! Yeah, I didn't like that shot. I got goosebumps. Maybe that's because I got burned yesterday.
No, I actually got
playing golf.
goosebumps just there too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Got a sunburn playing golf yesterday there. Just going over it.
I was gonna say that photo we took. You look very red.
I'm very ginger red. which will turn into a ginger tan.
In a couple days.
Yeah, I'm gonna look good. You'll be like, why do you look so dark? Because normally I'm transparent.
Sometimes Tiffany can't find you at night.
Yeah, I blend in. We have white walls. Just lay up. We got the gnome Shane over there. Shane, you want to jump in for a minute? I'm gonna have a monkey treat.
Get on some commentary.
Get
Come
in here,
on.
bro. We got Shane, the big dog. Lefty.
Southpaw Panda.
Don't work. Down pop.
Alrighty, welcome Shane. Welcome to the conversation.
Very much. It's good to be here. You guys never talk, so you should talk.
You can. All right. Wow, we have a certain interesting table setup here going.
Yeah, the old cross. The drill to run.
Yeah, this actually kind of looks similar to the drill that Chris already does for his APA team. Yeah, a lot more stripes are out in the open. We got the 13 ball, we got the 15 ball. The only worries are going to be his 14 and his 12 really. Yeah, really good speed on that. Wanted to be a little... No, I think he actually got really good on that. You can...
See what he's doing here right after he makes it on the side.
Yeah, I think if he were to do top inside and cut it in, then he can kind of almost break that out. But yeah, he did play a lot more safe on that. All right, Jacob's going to come and watch this hit. All right, is he trying to break? Oh, wow. He made that. Wow. Fortunately, he didn't leave himself a shot on the 13, but he can see this 14. Can it go past that 4 on the side? I don't think so.
4, I don't believe. And yeah, that one ball just rolled up on that 13, so he's not going to be able to get that.
Yeah, that 13 ball, he's going to have to figure out how to. But he can hit this rail and break that 13 out. He just have to hit that a lot more softer. Or a lot harder. But good lead on that rail in front of Dan's ball. Yeah.
Dan's got 7 plays to get his breakout there. Well, it will go down, I believe. It just rolled up. 28. And now it's going to probably clear his 6 a little better with his 4 ball. And so that 1 ball.
Yeah, he's just going to break his 6 ball out right here, I think. The ink might be a little bit too, so he might have to go for that 5 in the side next. Oh, good breakout on that side. Yeah, 2 ball can go on the side, and then he can play that 1 in the corner and make shape for that 7 ball.
Yeah, it looks like that's it, right side.
Mm-hmm. I think he's trying to go push that 5, or he's gonna go the 7 in the side.
Roll up. Probably rolled with the 1.
Oh wow, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, he's got that 7 there, pretty straight on it.
Well, and he can play safe right here just by tapping that 1 ball to that rail. he can block that shot for Chris. He would have to kick.
Yeah, it blocked up a lot of both of his balls there. And that's a 7.
Yeah, my only concern is how it actually does look like that 8 is off a little bit more, but if he's carrying, he has to be very careful about that 8.
Yeah, but we're in the 8 rack here again. I'm still going after that. That's good. You don't want to take too many more risks. Yeah, and he
played
smart.
safe. Yeah. Sorry, I totally cut you off.
No, you're good. I mean, when you have a 5-game cushion, you need to play like this. You can't be risky and start stroking it. As much confidence you have and you're warmed up, you still need to play smart. Play like you want to win. Play like you know how to win. What they did there is just force him to spread.
Yeah. And that's what defenses are for giving you another shot at the ball. So right here, I think he's going to try to take that 6. I think he's going to try and figure out how to do this 6 ball and get a breakout.
Yeah, he's going to go with the 5, then the 1.
Yeah, he's using bottom right. Just break that 6 ball out.
Yeah, just a little bit bottom right. 4 o'clock.
Yeah, perfect right there.
See, leaving that 5 in the middle of the table, if they go in that 4-6 didn't really, 14-6 didn't really break out that way, he still did that 5 in the corner.
Well, and he can hit this really soft and have that 7 next and then go to that 5, but he really wants to be, he is on an angle, so he wants to be very precise about his speed.
So he really doesn't have a whole lot of options at the bottom of the ball.
Yeah.
Roll up a little bit, take the short shot on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he rolled a little too far there.
So do you like him taking that 5 and pushing it in front of the 13, or do you like?
I mean, it goes.
Or do you like him trying to take that?
I like it. I like taking the 5 with speed. I mean, it goes back up to the 7 in the corner where he's standing now.
With a little bottom inside or a top inside?
Yeah, because if you play that 5 real soft, leave it as a duck in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That 13's got more to go. He's going to have a challenge to follow that 13 in or bank it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks like what
Which I'm
Dan's
not
looking
saying
at.
Chris can't do.
Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to take it. He shouldn't have to worry about the stature. It's already pre-topped over the 8. And if he hits it with 15 thick, it's going to go straight to that between the first time in the pocket. Or that's it. Because he's pre-topped over the 8, you got to really control the speed of it. He's really thinking about it because it's a risky shot. Again, you want to. Oh, he's banking the 7 back. Looks like he's just hitting. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:30. Drawing it down. Came short, but he got behind the 5.
Yeah, he did get a really good safe in return.
Good speed. And you said there's no jump cues?
No jump cues, yeah.
Chris Aldridge is my Sunday night double Jeopardy APA guy.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. Yeah, and he still got good to just does a little bit of bottom, and or he can just even push into that 5 ball once he makes it.
Remember these cutbacks, you always have to go on the rails so that you can miss. But you don't have to worry about drafting or anything with that 5 ball. Kind of banged it out. And a pretty good shot that he can make.
Oh, I was wondering, Autobahn, did you turn his mic off?
That's right there.
Mic check.
Tyler said he can only hear me.
Tyler don't hear greatness.
Has nobody heard me the whole time? That could be real. Ask me. Have I been heard yet?
Again, we do not even know how this board works,
Maybe
so
I haven't heard the whole time. Probably just you.
wow, really good shot from Daniel. Seven to one. 7-1.
Oh, nobody can hear me anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna check over the mic either. I really enjoyed it. See you guys in a little bit.
Somebody comment whether you can hear me.
I can hear myself.
Can't hear Mike that well. Earlier we could hear it just fine.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear Mike now?
Can you hear me now?
Weird. Shane's gonna hop back on so I can grab something to eat, but let's see, going in 7-1.
Can you hear me? Someone tell me. Can you hear me?
Oh, my phone died.
Apparently it sounds like my voice is being picked up in your mic.
Yeah, I think that's what it might be. Let me move this mic a little bit closer.
Time out. Apparently they can't hear me.
They can only hear me.
So I sound really quiet. Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap.
I'm so sorry for that one-sided commentary for the past minute.
Gosh, that was intense. Somebody hit a button. Don't you walk in here all cocky and tell me not to speak? Everybody likes Maul better. That's easy.
That's already been taken care of for him.
Put that guy in timeout. No cocktails for him. All right, so is that better? Can people hear me?
Yeah, I think no. You can hear him, just not as well as you. Oh, that's okay. You don't need to hear him. I'm just kidding.
Why are you always taking my life over? Rude. All right, let's switch mics. All right, he went for the cut. He doesn't leave it tough. I mean, really, there's no pocket for Chris right now. So again, Daniel's missing real good.
Yeah, he's getting along with good defenses. He is getting really good leads.
Yeah.
Table's rewarding him.
Sometimes you miss good. It's not that bad.
What'd someone say? That's just the way the mop flops.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I was wondering, it sounded very hollow.
What's that?
It sounded very, dead on that side. So I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm out here doing work, throwing in one-liners. And you can't
Your
even
own,
hear them.
your own sound effects.
I guess I'm still really quiet. But I have a quiet voice.
No, he's good. He's good.
Daniel coming over in the middle of his match, help it out.
There we go. Yeah, that's much better. All
All right, we
right.
got Shane coming back in. He's going to screw stuff up. Don't touch anything. No touching. All right, Chris has a knife. That's a good shot. And he got another little bit of a bad roll there. He can draw back a little bit, make this 8 inside. This is a finesse shot. You gotta have a sensitive touch. Sensitive. So sensual.
What do you want him? You want him to draw back?
Yeah, just a little bit of right.
And he did that, but he didn't
So-
hit the 8.
And this is where you see, and he'll watch it back. The harder you hit that, the less action that it's going to take off the rail, right? So if you're going to draw back and spin it with a little bit less speed so that it's able to grab that rail and connect to be able to draw back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, control that cue ball.
The harder you hit it, the less
cross corner
opportunity.
here. Guy jumped up.
And he made it.
Good effort. It's a hell of an effort.
Maximum effort. And he just got to go full table here.
No, he's just got to start with the 1.
And this doesn't hurt him, right?
Not the 1 ball, but any ball. Just get down, and you're gonna have an open table.
You can roll the 1 ball in here, and even if you don't make it, he's gonna have a tough time getting on the 8. Right?
I really like him taking the 6 inside.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, he's going for it.
It's my devil shot.
Inside pocket.
I'm just giving up to everybody, letting them know I hate that shot.
Yeah, but
He's
you
playing
make
really
this-
steady.
you
He's
make
gonna roll
this,
this
you're
in.
good. Yeah. Oh,
See, that's the danger zone. They're diamonds. Those diamonds come out.
you kind of poked at that.
Like super. Yeah, they're bumpy.
Yeah, I like him just rolling that in. He really hit that with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you really just need to cinch that ball. If you're gonna do it, cinch it. Because the rest of the table is pretty wide
There's a
open.
slight cut back here. Chris should be able to handle this no problem with no
He doesn't
fear
have to worry about
any
the side
scratch,
pocket
yeah.
or anything if the ball's there. So
No.
really, it's just make the ball.
Just stay down and make the ball. And he jumped up.
Yeah, the jump up has been happening the whole match. He's just not settled in. That's all right. A couple more cocktails, a couple more ciders. You'll be locked in.
Yeah, because it slows your mechanics. It slows your mobility. I mean, everything slows down. And that is what makes some people that drink heavily, they can really slow it down a little bit with that. Dan's just gonna run here. Oh my!
See, running that ball too long, you got the whole table. There's no reason to try to get perfect there. Hold that ball in, make the 4 ball up in the corner, and you control the action. You control that table.
Yeah, that's back-to-back shots where you really tried to force shape, and you didn't need to because the table was open there.
And you get locked in at that sometimes, right? You got a nice lead, you're trying to get perfect shape on everything. Where really just roll balls in and make sure that you control the table. Save ball. You're gonna get more chance. Make sure that you're controlling the table.
Absolutely.
That's an unforced error that's going to cost him, right?
Well, yeah,
So-
because he shouldn't have had that shot in the first place. I thought Chris was going to cut that in, and
Yeah.
he had that opportunity to run out. But
That was 7-2.
He just gave it right back.
You can, that could be a game right there.
It feels like it's been a 4-game swing with these two that Chris got because it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Dan should have locked it in after 6 and not let him get it.
Yeah. I mean, we like the action, right? We want this to be cold.
Well,
Close.
it's going to show that Chris is ultimately a better 8-ball player. When you come down to it,
That was a good break. Did he make a ball? Not good at the counting.
it sounded good, so yeah, he's back at the table. Yeah, made a stop.
They made 1 ball. Yeah, that took me a really long time to count because I'm not good at the counting.
So the problem here, if he wants to stick with the solids, is going to be that 4 ball, with only the 3 really to break him out, or the 1.
I mean, you would only take the 1 if you're trying to run out.
Yeah, and he's trying to run out with the stripes though.
And that's, I don't hate his start shot there. You just got to get shape there because the 13,
Well, yeah, you hate the shape that he left himself.
Yeah, the 12 goes in the corner below, or the 15, and then the 12 goes in the side. So the table's still open for him. So Is he? Oh, he's shooting the. Okay. That ball cut.
Oh, he's cutting the 10 past
Yeah.
the 7 and the.
He cut this.
Oh, he's cutting over. Oh,
Yeah, that's
not bad.
Got away with it a little bit because he's still got the 13 down in the bottom
14.
right corner for 14 that's locking that ball up a little bit.
That's 6 ball. And now he slid to the rail. That's a tough shot if you get on the wrong side.
I like Daniel kind of settling in right now. I saw him when he was sitting there after the last game.
What was he
Head
doing?
down, and not in a bad way, but down to like refocus. So I see him doing what we talked about, making sure that he's keeping control of the table. And he hit that really hard.
Okay.
So here's where the nerves come in when you have a lead, right? Now he's a little bit popping up a little bit, a little more confident.
Yeah, this is
It's where money games can change real fast.
exactly. And like I said before, it's starting to be, it's becoming Chris's element, this 8 ball. Now, I don't know if I would have took the duck there. Would have kept him locked up and make sure I get this rack, but because you have that 4 down there, it's still kind of
Well, that
in your
14,
way.
the 14 goes in the bottom right corner, and then the 10 or 12 goes in the side. So that's really not a bad spot. I'm gonna try to cut the spin, and I don't like that.
Well, I would just, it looks like he might be just playing safe. Just rolling it up and leaving him on the other side of the 6. Oh, no. He's doing this. Move the 8 out of the way. Okay. The 4 ball is still the problem for Dan when coming back to the table.
I mean, I don't even know if I would ever bring it up. Roll the 6 ball and leave him on the end rail. You know what I mean? Just draw that back a little bit. He's got the block down.
And hide behind the 7 or the 5. Is that what you're saying?
Just leave him on the end rail. Bring him back to about the first diamond over here. That's trying to create the angle is not bad. But the 7 goes up too, but he's still got the 4 ball. That's the trouble. So here, at this point, you got to know what you're going to do with that 4 ball. Instead of just making balls, because you're taking chess pieces off the table.
Yeah, you're leaving a lot of your what could be trees that you could hide behind. This real estate is going to open up if you take this 7 out and then work the 3, the 5. The 5 look like well,
That kind of worked out for me.
It did.
Again, he's missing good.
if you can't get that 4 out of the way, now you got Chris has got to worry about the 9 ball.
Chris has got to break that ball out now, which is it's kind of the danger zone, right? He's gonna cut this and try to break out.
Cutting back. He is cutting back and scratched. Now,
When you mess that 4 ball up even more. I don't know if the 4 goes up in the top corner. I think it might actually go.
if it does, he's going to take it right now.
Yeah, you take it now.
He's looking at it. He got down looking at it. I think it does. Yeah.
It's got this pop-up thing going on. We need to
It's a bad habit, guys.
It's a tough one, right? It's a tough one to break. If you look up, you're not going to like what you see. 100%. You're never going to look up and be like, oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Stay down. Here it goes.
Stay down. Oh, tap the 13 on the way up. I guess it was a tighter than we thought.
But again, he missed good.
He missed
And
it.
now the
9's still there, and now the 10 ball's locked up. Yeah. Yeah, spin.
somebody just got in a gang fight back there, apparently. Or hit the greatest shot of their life.
Great shot. There's that jump up.
I mean, I think it's kind of part of the stroke. Obviously, something that we'd work on.
It's
right
not
away.
part of anybody's stroke.
Yeah, it should be
They
something
just-
that's immediately worked on.
That's what a lot of players quit the game because they feel like that's not for them. No, they just have bad habits.
Right.
And being down is so critical.
You know, especially around this area, you've got really good teachers in this area. You know, you've got Eddie Matea, you know, Daniel's doing some teaching. You got Sean Lewis, who's he is the dangerous, beautiful mind of the game of pool, right? I've come to him on certain shots, and he just explains it like this mathematician. Like, I'm like, dude, can you just tell me how to make it? Oh yeah, just do this to this. Okay, good. You got a lot of good. And if you look at the best players in the world, they all have coaches and teachers.
100%.
Every sport.
You have to.
Tiger Woods, you ask him,
And just like
he did it
anything,
because he had great teachers.
Mhm.
They could see what he couldn't feel.
funny story. It's a real funny story, actually. Sean Lewis mentioning him. He was on an APA team that I was the captain of. And at the time, I believe Amy, Daniel's wife, was on the team as well. And you know, Daniel was really just getting in the pool and wasn't half the shot he is today, but he was a good, like, solid 5, 6. But of course, Sean Lewis was your master, 7, 9. You touched him. Actually, he got top 10 that year. And we couldn't bring Daniel on. We wouldn't fit the numbers, you know. But yeah, going back to Sean Lewis, it was a wonderful session that I had with him. I learned so much. The one thing I learned the most was just like, I think keeping your emotion down and having that burning desire in your heart to just know that, you know, this game's for you.
He is the most confident player I've ever seen. Right? Even when he's at the stroke or hasn't been for a long time, he's so steady and all the time. And it's one of my favorite players to watch, especially playing one pocket. The guy, he just moves better than most people you'll ever see.
Lining up the table there, yeah.
He's in a good spot here. He's going to pop this up a little bit of top or a little top left and just kind of move into the big open zone. Good shot.
Great job.
So what I like is that he kind of, like I said after the last rack, he put his head down and just kind of regrouped. And now you can see him, he's backing it, taking the time and staying down and moving really well.
Yeah, and after dropping a couple, like I said, he's moving well, and he made sure he got that last rack. So.
Okay, so we're going on a break.
Okay, yeah, rack 11 coming up, guys, and
we'll see you in a bit. Bye.
We'll be coming up for 10 ball.
10 ball time in the city.
We got options.
I got the voice of an angel. Peace.
Raffle tickets. I don't have 20 to spin. I'm sorry. I got 5. There you go. It only takes one better than nothing. Well, for me, it's just giving away the 5. All right. Have you met my wife yet? This is Chris's. Better have.
What's up? What's up, crowd? Woo! Don't do that. Don't be quiet. What's up, crowd? Woo! Yeah, that's better. Thank you. I'm up here working hard.
Not getting paid.
I'm doing work up here. Work. All
Not
right.
getting paid.
We're battling right now. The battle is still happening. Nobody left. Look, this battle is still occurring. But we also got the 50-50 raffle that's going to go heavy, right? Everybody get in on that. There's a bunch of money to be made. Don't worry, I just donated because I never win. It's just not a real thing. It's just a donation. You're going to probably win. No, this guy's going to win again. That was rigged. Rigged. He wins the match, and then you win the 50-50. Something wrong here. Something wrong. We're auditing tonight. Auditing. Not me. I'm not good at math. I'm real bad at math. Our ref is trying to be funny. Not impressed. All right, remember, we still have the speed pool on Saturday nights. We have the 50-50 raffle going right now. And we have the 10-ball break and run pot that goes, you can get 3 times a week at $1 a piece to make $1 billion.
Billion.
I think it's up to $1.5 billion right now because somebody just won. So we just started at $1.5 billion. And we got the Musco now that we're doing on the speed pool night. which went for what, 150 million?
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's good money, guys. All right, we ready?
Yep.
We ready?
Yep.
Are you guys really ready?
Yeah.
Is the crowd ready? Terrible crowd. You guys are all out. All right, let's get back to the stream and make dreams happen. Bye.
You don't know me. You don't know my life. All right, we good? Let's go.
Okay, well, you'll get back on it because I see.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, you do.
The battle continues. And we have Shane and the crew. He's pretty good at the commentating.
I'm not very good at Timble. Yes, honey.
Ma'am, we're trying to do stuff here. Paul, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. I love being in control a little bit.
It's a great feeling.
Just a little bit. Just to, I go home, I'm not in control anymore.
Speaking of a little bit of control, Dan has just a little bit of control right now.
This is a really good save right here. Just a little stop shot. Drive that ball up to the first time.
Yep.
Hit a little hard, but I think he's going to come out.
Gonna
Yeah,
be good.
that's good. No jump cues. No jump cues. He's got to kick like Efren.
That's the wildest thing in Timball, not to be able to jump. It's so frustrating.
In rotation, this is a definite spot where you want to have a jump.
Yeah, because in Timball, that one extra ball it takes away so many more angles that you can't. And I'm not saying this would be a tough. Well, it is actually. He's got a little bit of left on it, and he did, and way too much left. He didn't mix it up too much, so same game plan for Dan. Whatever he thought he was going to do, coming to the table with ball in hand.
So I think right now you're going to see him kind of slow down a little bit. He's going to analyze heavy, coming off the break, trying to keep control of the table. He gave away a couple. He's going to be real methodical here.
Yeah, and the word was heavy. Heavy analyzation is what you want to do. You want to control this table as much as you can. So he really played with percentages.
Yeah.
Getting on this 3 balls iffy. He finds a line that he sees there.
3 to the 4 is crucial, or just drift this ball down, play safe.
Yeah, you play safe after this one.
Drift this down, play a nice little silky save. There's no advantage right now to try to draw off that ball, because the only way to come is the short side and go long rail. So this is a good time to play a nice little silky
And it's also a
save.
test to see where Daniel's at too, because
And you can see by his bottom.
he wants it. He wants to run
He
out.
wants to.
Yeah, he's trying to come above the 4 to run the 4 down.
Then you got the 5 to the 6. I think right now is a good time for a save.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna fire. He wants the crowd to see what's happening. He's gonna hype this place up.
No, why not? And I think knowing
Tyler,
what's Tyler saying?
sell your jump cue, Shane. You don't need it.
I don't. Not if I start playing these matches where you don't get to use the jump cue.
I'm never doing that. That's not an action that I'm taking.
Yeah, he's going for it. And I think a lot of this comes into play where the 8-ball set's done. That's a long way away. And he knows how the 9-ball set went.
This is a spot where things can change. Right now, I hit that 4 off the rail and put it in the pack down by the 5. They look
Let's try to run it.
Yeah. And look, this is.
Oh, he got a roll. Look at
He has
this.
gotten more rolls than I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like, he's got more rolls than Duncan Hines. It's crazy.
good rolls.
That's,
too. I
that's
mean,
a shot
that's-
that you're just not supposed to take right there. Right? Jeff Jerome is watching this right now, and he's like, damn it, that's my friend, and he knows that.
Well, maybe he's gonna get another lesson or two today. And see now Chris is
There
playing
we go.
smart.
And that's a
Chris
really
is
good
playing
shot. That's the
smart.
right shot. Take your time. Grind each one of these out, right? You're down 8-2. Grind every game out. Every ball's really important to Chris right now. Your ball
It's
in,
gonna have to be.
make it happen.
Yeah.
Chip away.
Got a good hit. He was trying to go to the other corner, but he left the.
Just playing a little too aggressive on the shot, right? It's a little safe hit.
You want to at least look for the safety. You know you can make that 50-50 shot. Look for the safety. See if you can find a 50-50 safety. Guarantee you probably get another back to the table.
Here's a key shot. Chris has been jumping up and popping up. You're gonna stay down and drive through this ball to draw that.
Yeah, he did drive through it, but that was all elbows, guys. Forward over.
Chris, let me know when you watch this again. Right? So you got some lessons, right? We'll get rid of that fat.
It's so quick.
It'll make you.
It really doesn't
3
take
balls
but
better.
a little bit of awareness and just applying it.
Yeah.
Applying your knowledge after especially someone tells you stay down. Think about what you're doing. You've got to stay down.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't get extra points for seeing the ball going in. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you it goes in. Look here. He's thinking about the same here. I don't think there was early 10s.
Yeah, he's
Is there early
safe.
10s?
No, he's going safe here. There is an early 10, but you call it. So he could have.
He's got to get that.
Now, he played good.
He played that a real good save. Strong. A lot of risk to reward right there.
Yeah, it's almost like he really dialed in the speed there.
Yeah, I like putting that 5 ball up at the second time and leaving it. He hit that ball strong.
He's kicking at the 6. And there's not going to be a shot on the 7. But if you can early 10, then you call that 10 if you kick this in.
Did that 7 ball go? I can't really see the 8. I want to jump up and look at it right now.
Yeah, I think it does. I think they're not touching. And I think it's got just enough angle to go. And that pocket looks big on screen.
I don't hear him as he like just make this and a 7 to the 7-10 carry.
I think he's said watch it, but he's going on. Nice.
Okay, the 7 must go.
Definitely goes.
No, it doesn't go. Yeah, it went all day. I told you, Shane.
I mean,
Come on, man. I keep telling you it went.
It's these headphones. You got the better ones. Kobe on it?
Too soon? Too soon?
Shout out Kobe.
This is a tough shot here. I think he's gonna play the carom.
I like
Is he
how I
trying to
don't
just
care.
cut-
I like how he's finding the line. I think he's cutting back. Yeah.
Like, that's such a good shot, dude.
I'm not staying down or anything, but
Wait, oh, we didn't call that? Oh, we called the carom. I think he called the carom. He called
it
the 10.
is so good.
He hit that ball so good. Okay.
That was a risky shot. I guess you should have.
I mean, I get the carom, but you don't hit it that way, right? You hit that.
You make sure you hit the 10. You don't make the 9. You don't make the 9 like you were meant to make it.
what I called it. I don't know.
That is not the definition of a two-way shot, guys. A two-way shot is going to be a natural shot where that 9 cuts in the way it did, and then that cue ball comes off that 9 and it hits the 10 ball in naturally, the same way the 9 went in.
It is a little bit more fun. Either make the carom or even if you miss, you're going to take the 9 ball in the second
Yeah.
out of the pocket. You're leaving it
Exactly.
in a real tough spot.
And that was the way you should have played it. You don't play it to make the 9 perfectly and then miss the 10 completely.
Oh. Patrick, this is the first set.
Third set.
Well, it's technically the third set because they're doing the different format, 5 games at a time for each format. So those sets, this is a strange format, Patrick, but they're playing 5 games of each of them at a race to 11 overall.
Rotating each 5 games.
And that's the whole point of this, and we talked about it earlier. It's like they can set up whatever they want. The whole point is to learn how to play for money, which is a lot of that's the part and figuring out what you want and the opponent wants to be able to play for cash. So they figured out a super weird format.
Yeah, and that gives a little bit of taste of everything.
Yeah, you get to see their style with each team, right? They all play the game differently.
Right.
Each team they're playing, right? Well, look at this. That's the safety of the night. Hooked.
With no jump cues and then not even be able to play. I mean,
jump off that
no,
anyways.
you wouldn't be able to. Well, you could jump to a rail, maybe. I don't know.
Get out of here. You could jump it right now. Just the other side
No,
of
I'm
the
just
bucket.
saying, being hooked like that is just awful.
It's a danger
There's a
zone.
Z out of here.
I think you can one rail kick it. Look, all you have to do is make it.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. He's putting the hair right on it. I don't think he's going to hit it. He hit it
Get
good.
it good. He got a little love and he deserved it. That was a good shot. He looks all frustrated. Like, simmer down, Efren. Simmer down.
Simmer
Don't
down.
look all disappointed you didn't make that ball. Get out of here.
Hit it good.
Daniel has a lot of confidence, and I'm pretty sure he probably has a side bet with his brother Dave. His brother won his match, so he's like, well, if you don't win your match, then you're not the good brother. I'm sure there's some battle there, right?
Yes. Yes, they absolutely better be. I know my brothers and I.
Oh, dude, if it was my brother, for sure. I'm betting 10. I don't want mine. What are you doing? He doesn't want to right now. He wants to try to bank this ball on the side. Yeah, that was the right shot. Let's see. You're controlling the table. You got everything going your way. Don't give anything to him.
No.
So I would have gone the other way.
It'd be
Push the
absolute.
6 up and hook him for 10. And this is where, like, you want to control the table right now. Don't give him anything.
And that was a huge.
So this is when we're talking about playing for money. This is the step on the throw time, where you cut him down. You play safety or whatever it takes to keep him from getting any other games. You only need 2.
You only need 2 guys, but this is not.
To win.
This is not league. This is not a race to 7. You are already in the 11th rack, and you got to get 11 racks. Fatigue can set in for people.
And the hardest games are the first and last. Closing out a match, right?
100%. I know all too well.
So that's that jump up. He's trying to draw that ball back.
You're never going to get the shape, guys. You might pocket that ball and think you're doing fine. Jumping up like that is not going to get you the cue ball to roll the way you want it to roll. Even if you're making that ball and you're banging it in, that's not the way to do it. You see the pros with the slow drawback, slow follow through, and just staying down and watching the cue ball stop and roll into their shape that they want.
I'm going to say it 100 times today. You look up, you're not going to like what you see. Plain and simple. Stay down. Or as Jeff told me most of my life, stay down, stupid.
Stay down, stupid.
I was a little nervy.
Yeah, this is going to be nervy for both guys because there's a lot of pressure on Chris because Dan's got this lead and Dan wants to close. So there's that pressure too.
Yes, it is Audubon commentating. We got to set up profiles and stuff. We're rookies, bro.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Maul to get back. The Mahal Mauler.
Patrick, you are an expert. We're a bunch of rookies just wandering through this world trying to feel this game out. So I'm trying so hard, maximum effort. We do have to set up some profiles. Shout out to Patrick again. EvoSports, baby.
EvoSports, shout out.
Being able to do this worldwide, special. This game is like try to hustle now.
Dale, we need 10 more Evos here. 9 more Evos.
Evo everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're going Evo crazy up in here.
There should definitely be a place that has a Evo on every table.
And comment on how we're doing this, right? Like, this was all organic. It was
Let us know,
literally
guys.
a couple of my students that we wanted to have a battle, and now it's turned into a thing, right? And organically grown. So any hints or ideas, or we're probably not going to use them because we're the smartest people on the planet and we know everything. Just joking. We could use all the help we can get. It's just it's a fun thing that just kind of grew on its own.
Daniel with a monster 10-ball break there. Great shape on the one.
He hits the ball real
See
hard.
his focus.
God, that's silky smooth, bro. I fell asleep in his backstroke right there. What happened? Did he make it?
I'm just waking up there.
No, seriously. I think I snored. Like, big silky. Look at him. He's got more game than Nintendo. He doesn't even have his shoes laced. That's how it's rolling right now.
I thought Nike's looked
Like,
good.
I got some Nikes on, but I'm not gonna lace them because I'm gangster.
Nice and cool.
This is where he's locked in.
He looks so locked in. Yeah, look at him.
I mean, him and his brother. I mean, you can tell that they grew up playing together because when they get locked in, they look mad. Same with me. I look mad, even though I'm thinking about jelly bellies while I'm trying to shake. I'm in a happy mood, but I look cranky because I got the brow because I got a 12 head. I got no hair. Right here is silky. I like his pace right now. His pace
He's
is
doing pretty good. Like I said,
his pace
it's
is
hard
really
to say
good.
in not record around here. Yeah, he hit that like he wanted it.
I mean, I like his speed around the table. It's like it is. I don't like it very much. The slow backstroke and all that.
Well, he's starting to speed up a
Sped
little
up
bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But the slow move around the table is, I know that He's in a really good spot.
Yeah, well, and the way he hit that break, like I said, it was a monster 10-ball break. And coming out of a monster 10-ball break is just going to give you that confidence to keep running around the table, keep putting balls.
All right, so we're back to Q-Tech throwing him a sponsorship.
I mean,
He's not getting rid of that.
Listen,
The dude is Q-Tech for life.
he absolutely is. He actually is shooting with the current, what's it called? The X, Q-Tech, or whatever. It's the all carbon butt, all carbon shaft. He is the blue lagoon color.
And actually, his brother got me for him, like a birthday present or something. A pretty good present. My brother buys me like a couple of tees for golf.
A gift card.
Those are like
Pro
negative
shop.
12%.
Yeah.
Get them for free every week.
Yeah, he's locked in here. Let's see if he gets on. Oh, he got a little funky. Now, this is where you stay tight. You stay tight. You stay focused. You shake it off because you know this is why we play the game. We play the game because shots like this are going to come up.
He's still in a good spot. He makes his ball in the corner all day long. He's already decided to make him decide, even though that's not the right shot. He learns the shot. And he's still emotional.
Yes.
And you can see his emotion.
Take your time. You're not on the clock. Breathe it out.
Walk around the table.
For me, he's rushing it. Now he's going to the side. No, he got up to double check the line.
He hasn't even looked at the corner pocket yet. He never looked at the corner pocket. He's locked into that shot, even if he makes it, this is the wrong shot.
Oh yeah, you're going to the side here. There's no reward.
Yeah, you go in the
Not
corner.
a
The corner
miss.
is wide open. And he made
Great break.
great.
Way to stay focused.
And he will argue with me after he watches it.
It doesn't matter. That was a great break and run.
Absolutely the wrong shot. Right? You go to that big pocket, which is the corner.
That puts Dan on the hill.
What's Dan on the hill? We
What's
want
up
to
on
see
the
this go
hill?
hill, but also we're gonna have some actions. That's it just runs hot. And
I'd like to see that. You'd like
funny
to see
games, right? You never know. You can get in a tournament and run through the tournament and destroy everybody, but then you start playing for money, everything shifts. So you're going to have some matches like this where you've got, we saw it last week. Jake played really, really well, right?
Right.
And Fox tried to battle and did everything he possibly could to try to get back in that match. But when somebody's rolling, and especially for the cash, it gets different.
Absolutely does. That money puts a little added pressure. Chris's break. Let's see what he does here. I'm gonna hand it over to the Mahal Muller.
Bring food over here and just put it right there. That's rude.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, not a big deal. I'm not hungry.
Oh, wow, you guys been. Who is commentating? Autobody?
Yeah, we talked to. I already responded. Gotta set up profiles apparently.
I know that Dan doesn't.
I don't like being profiled.
Oh,
got
such a
some
good song.
music in the background. Oh, daddy, right. Probably getting edited out right now.
No, this is so good. No, yeah, copyrighted.
Atlanta.
It's a classic.
Oh, it makes me emotional.
I feel like this is the song that needs to be in pool halls. Like just the old school, just like keep it nice.
So I'm going to tell you the best part about this pool run recently is that they went to like playing the blues all day
Yeah.
when you're on the pool run. Instead of, I don't know, all the other laying down like a pool.
It like slows everything
You feel
down.
it. There's no change.
Yeah.
You just get off the left.
Yeah.
I get emotional. Sometimes I cry when I play pool.
Any man does.
Emotional. I'm off the left.
All right, so Daniel is going to be feeling the heat a little bit just because he is on the hill. So that does bring its own pressure because you don't want the other person, coming back, fighting back. But yeah, agreed. Oh, and he did a really good save right there. Back pushing that 2 right down to that rail, freezing it right back to the 8.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it. I thought he had hit that. That's
right.
crazy.
I let you go through that whole thing.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I couldn't see because of his large body.
He is a large human. Like 10 feet tall.
He doesn't actually. It's just a ring around him. He stands higher than the ring, actually.
I think that's real. I think he is going.
Yeah,
Good save.
yeah, really good.
Probably gonna go shorter here. So shot, you really want to try to hit rail first. Have it go off the rail.
And hit the two, leave the cue ball there. Yeah.
Cue ball will go over by the 8 ball.
Yeah, I like that too.
Daniel really wants to control the table right now. He wants to finish this. All right, here we go. Chris is coming in hot. He's got his guns out, no sleeve, sandals, like wearing some jeans from the buckle, just ready to go. I'm feeling his energy, right?
Yeah.
He used like that spray stuff in his hair today, so it just kind of like looks messed up. Wait, no problem. Because they got no hair. Right in. Another good song in the background. Yeah.
Alrighty, so Daniel wants to be very specific about how he gets to this 3 ball. He can hit that 2 ball, hit that top rail, and come right back up for that 3 ball. So he wants to make sure that he's not getting too far because he does have that 4 right back down.
All right, so Chris came over to me. He said out loud, with his guns out, buckle jeans, flip flops, and a chain, pretty hardcore. He said, if I lose this bet, break the tie for 100 for us.
Oh,
I did. I mean, I'm not sad.
I'm always, because it finishes right here. We still got time.
When I was thinking about going home and maybe taking, a little nap for 8 hours. No.
Mm-mm.
No.
There's too much action happening.
You're naughty. No. Battle it out.
Wow, he hit that 2 and almost made that 10. And he left us safe on. The 2 ball.
Did you just reach over and?
I did. I turned my mic down just a little
Well
bit.
played. I did.
Thank you.
Think of it like
I don't know what these are 2 for yet,
I'm not
but
touching anything.
I touched this one earlier and I was like, oh shoot, maybe that's why, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, way to go. You ruined everything. Nobody's having a good time on this trip. They're all mad. They're sending me stuff. They called me a ginger, which I am. I have no soul. I get it. Judging. Rough crowd.
Not bad.
It's like they're all drinking Haterade at home. Look, background music.
All right, so I wonder if Chris is kind of thinking, I think he's going to call the 10 ball. He's going to.
I think he's in full flight mode.
Yeah, I think he's really. Oh, wait, is he going to think?
No,
I didn't know he could see that. Oh, I didn't know he could see it. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that almost went. If it hit just the other side, that would have gone.
I'm telling you, if you're standing to the right of him, you're going to lose an eye. You've got to stay down. God, Chris, I want you to watch this, and then I want you to listen. Stay down. Someone's going to get hurt. We got to move the arena.
It's the coach side of Autobahning coming out.
Someone's going to get hurt. I'm going to lose the round. Got to stay down, bro.
All right, I think Daniel's looking at the safe right here. I think he really wants to just keep that cue ball kind of right there and push that 2 down.
He's going to bank this too.
Is he?
He's going to fire at it.
Wow.
Fire on the starboard bow.
Oh wow, that
Told
was
you.
really good.
I got ESPN.
Oh, and he got a good,
He's been getting
yeah, he got a good lead on that.
getting more rolls. I'm glad I'm not playing him. Getting more rolls than bowling on Thursday night. I hope you can hear me. I want you to. Are we having any fun? Anybody in the stream having a good time? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Takes a second for them to type.
Somebody told me one day
Not that
that
anyone's typing, but
I
it
should
takes a
be
second.
on the radio. I think it was my mom. She said I had voice in the face.
Oh,
for
people
radio.
are hearting it. That means that they are watching it.
Oh, hearts are good.
Thanks, people.
Thanks. I'm old. I don't understand.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he almost pushed that. And he did push that 4 into a really good spot for Daniel because it is in the pocket. So
here's the thing. I love that Chris comes over and it's like, man, we're going to fucking roll it back. I'm sorry for the F.
Patrick, write it down.
Sorry, Patrick. I mean, that's my 17th mistake. I love that he did that. But by coming over here and saying that, it almost says I'm done with this set and I'm just focused on the next set. And when you're gambling, every set matters. Every move happens.
Yeah, like don't say that until you're done
No.
or like,
You're not done right now.
yeah.
This is for the cash.
Yeah, because he can still run back 8 more.
How many times have you seen somebody playing a race to 9 and they're down 8-1 and come back and win it? You're never out of anything. In.
I hear you, Tyler. I hear you.
I hear you, bro. I get it. I want in that game.
Tyler said Chris is playing a ring game, and I love it.
I dig. Love ring games. Fancy.
All right, so it looks like Daniel's going to have to use the rail on this one, or maybe he can see it, but I think he's going to have to use that rail to cut it in.
This is where I want to get down. Way down.
Yeah. Oh.
See?
Yeah, right there. He didn't take as many pre-strokes as he was, and he jumped up a little bit. Yeah.
This is where you start to feel the like, how do I celebrate when I win this set? And that's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
And that's where over,
even if you're
over
on
and over again,
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
doing that celebration, right?
Yeah.
You got to simmer down. This has got to be the hardest game you played the whole time.
First and last.
This is your last, right?
Yeah.
This is where you got to slow down and stop thinking in your head, what am I going to do? Am I going to fist pump? Am I going to jump on the table?
Well, and sometimes also when you're on your last, you kind of take it easier. You know, you take more risk. You don't play as hard as you normally should, and so that's what kind of gets other players to kind of get a chance to come back.
Yeah, I got 7 games, right? Stretch back.
He said bank the 5 into the 10. It does not look like that he did that. But let's see what he does on this.
That's a 6 ball. Yeah.
And Jake is watching this shot, so we'll see what. Is he trying to make that 10? 6-8. Oh, wow. And he did get a good leave. Look at that.
Let's be real. Jake looks bored out of his mind.
He looks very focused.
This is a ref that is not fully locked in.
I think he looks very locked in.
We're not paying him anything, but we might fire him. He might be fired.
He might get a drink out of it.
No, not even a core stubby that he drinks. He looks like he wants to take a nap. That's a good hit. That's a good kick.
Yeah, really good leave on Daniel's part.
You know, that's what champions do. They figure out how to win.
Tyler said he would have called the 9 right there. Or the 10 ball, I mean. Jake. Tyler said Jake versus Maul. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about Jake Broutley versus Maul or Jake Coria? Or Jacob Mallory?
I think that we should battle.
I was thinking about that earlier.
I mean, so the
I mean,
whole
you're
point
going to
of
give
this-
me some on the wire.
Yeah, the whole point of this is to negotiate the action, right?
Yeah.
Make it even.
Yeah. I got to play your boy first.
You do.
I'm excited to play for Alex again.
I like
Because
that.
I think that he was nervous the first one, just like I was, and maybe he was upset about, just kind of how the end went, because it really does come down to endurance. And at that point, we were both feeling tired, so I think he kind of will come into it and be like,
His
this is what I need to do.
I still do lessons with Alex, and his reaction to it was very open. And
Oh, beautiful save from
that's
Daniel
great
right
save.
here.
And
Wow.
that's what I like to see.
Really
right now,
good
is
save.
just settle down, grind this out. You only need one, so grind it out.
Like I said, crunch 11 out real quick. Okay, that thing works for me every time. Every time I'm like, you know what? I just need to crunch 4 out. I do it because it makes me. Also, I tell myself I can't eat until after I've played my match. Yeah,
Dude, that is something you might need to see a counselor.
probably, but I win my matches.
I will eat when I win.
I can have a snack or something, but I can't have my dinner until I win. I mean, until it's finished. Cause
Damn, Gina, that's hardcore. She's like starving it, though.
Tyler said any and all Jakes can get it. Thank you, Tyler. I will take
That's
on
a good hit.
any Jake that wants to take me on.
A little bad luck. You played that with the bottom right and made a great hit, but because of it, it's spun back to where it was straight in on 7.
Yeah, but he does have a little bit of an angle that he can work with, but
You might need a
it's
bridge.
gonna be it's
Get
gonna
that guy a
be,
bridge.
he's only so tall.
Oh wait, no, he can reach the whole table.
David said, "LOL, all the Jakes against Maul." set each
Set it
set
up.
8, 9, 10.
Let's set it up. Let's go.
Yeah,
Lining up to lose.
that would be funny.
Hey, I got Maul the whole way through. She did the lessons and then built on them so heavy. The game has gone heavy.
Thank you. I
Seriously,
appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure to watch,
Thank you. I
right?
appreciate that.
And learning from everything you're doing.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the key to the game.
Oh, even the older players, they're still learning. You can continually learn more
learned.
about the game.
I will learn from everyone.
Oh, really good
That was-
speed. Wow.
That was
Really good speed.
sensual. That was sensual loving.
Yeah, that was really good. So do you like hitting the 2 rails and kind of coming for that 10 in the side, or do you like
Yeah, I'll
hitting that top rail and coming down for that side?
I'm gonna the second time.
Yeah.
No, breaking the side bar.
Oh, I see. Yeah, just go soft. Yeah.
No risk.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm all day.
The only reason I say that is because Daniel is on the 10, so I'm wondering if he's willing to take more risks like that to get more shape. But it looks like, yeah, he did use the 2 rails for the
Really nice.
10 in the side.
Leave yourself
Yeah.
right there. No risk.
And this is for the match. This is for the $300, the $300 shot right here. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
The nerve. Right?
Yeah, that's the nerves
You
right
haven't been
there.
in this spot before. It's all different.
It's almost like you feel your hands tense up.
Well, and I
And-
think for a lot of people, it's what's my celebration going to be when I make this?
Yeah. Yeah. What's going to happen after I make this shot?
How do I react? And I'll have that going through my mind sometimes. I'll stand up and start over. Right?
Cursed him. Who cursed him?
And I'm going to tell you,
Oh, we cursed him because we
Oh, I
said the
did?
$300.
dang right. Yes, I did. Commentator curse. It's real.
It's real, guys.
But here's the thing. That's going to be in his head now, right?
Mhm.
Next time he gets down on the last ball, even if it's straight in,
On the 10, yeah. He's going to be
It's-
like, shoot, I missed this
it's
last
there.
time.
And that's the gambling side of it, the action side of it.
Yeah.
Everything's on the line for you. Your
Yeah.
mind has to be right all the time. Pre-shot, everything you do has to be the same.
Yeah. And this could be the moment where Chris comes back,
Gets a little-
too. Like, it could be, okay, he got that 10. Now he's really playing, warmed up. So we'll see what Daniel does.
It's getting awkward. And
Yeah.
We're just trying to hype it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's
We
our
want it
job.
to be hill, but
Our job, which is free, is to hype it. Let's go.
oh, did they say it's free? Or they weren't giving you the same thing they give me?
Yeah, I know. You're probably getting free stuff, cocktails, and whatever.
Sponsored by the penalty box.
Nobody likes you. And everybody likes you.
All
We
right,
need a
so
tinkle. So where's your man? Where's the gnome?
I think he's outside right now. Yeah, I can take it over for here if you wanna.
I got a tinkle.
Yeah, do your thing, bro.
I mean, I'm old. When I have
Do
to
your
go, I gotta
thing.
go. I'm not like stretch pants.
Go for it. All right, so I think that Daniel's going to be playing a defense right here. It looks like he either might be cutting or playing a defense. I think. Yeah, that was a good shot. I couldn't tell from this angle whether or not he could make that with that angle, but that's a good shot. Looks like he's using a little bit of bottom right. Judging from his face, it looks like he didn't want to push the 3 out that far, but he did call the 9-ball combo, so let's see. Yeah, you were the one that said hi, Justin. Good to meet you in person. I'm Maul. Yeah, nice to meet you.
What's your first name?
My name's Melanie, but people call me Maul.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Can you hear yourself now?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yeah,
just
there
fine.
you go. Yeah. Yeah, Dan's on the hill, and we were talking about on that last 10 bowl. That was the pressure getting to him about, just
Getting to the hill and
Yeah.
finishing.
yeah,
Getting that last rack is going to be.
yeah, definitely. And I hear that you're gonna be playing a race here.
Well, Justin wanted a little bit of.
A little bit of action.
Sounds like.
I like that. What are you guys playing for? 100?
Pride.
200? Pride.
No, yeah, a little bit of cash.
Oh, I like it.
Just wanted to hit some balls.
Patrick Nick said, "Hi, Justin. I will make sure that he did walk away, Pat, but I will make sure that you said that. I'll let him know."
Message relayed.
All right, so it looks like Chris actually hooked, or did Chris just shoot? Yeah. Sorry, I did get a little bit distracted there, but either way, Daniel is hooked on this 5-ball.
He's really gonna have to dig out of this.
Do you like hitting at that head rail, or do you like
No,
2-rail in it? I don't even know how that. Yeah, that'd be a tough 2-railer. Be like hitting at that first diamond.
You know, I like because he's got the height. If he just comes over that 10 ball, I like just missing the 8 ball and coming into that 5 ball and calling the 6, and hopefully he can knock the 6 in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but he looks like he's gonna go 2 reps out. He caught the point of that side and just. So it's unforgiving because he really did put a good stroke on that. He really did.
Yeah, so Chris really wants to be careful about how he gets on shape on this 6, because if he does come up above the 6,
Played into the 8, and I think he did get.
I think he did
pressed
get-
on it, yeah.
yeah.
This is a tough thing because
Yeah, unfortunately, he did hook himself on that 8 or on that 6 ball, so he will have to kick at it. And these ones are tough because he can hit the other side and almost bounce it out.
you know that's just careless play, folks. You really got to control that 2 ball or that cue ball. Look at this, 'cause you're gonna get back and look at the frustration that's on his face. He has the cue about to snap over his neck.
An Earl Strickland moment.
Yeah, it was just gonna be. You just can't do that to yourself, guys. I mean, that's why we play the game, so we can learn from those moments and never have us happen to us again.
Yeah, so Tyler asked, when are we going to be taking this to Tuesdays? So actually, when APA is finished with cities, it will be switching to Tuesdays. All right, so Dan did get good shape on this. He didn't get as far as he wanted to, as you can tell by that little kick that he did, but he did get good shape because he can just drift it up. He can even hit that rail if he wants to and come back, but he doesn't really need to. Yeah, see, he did perfect speed on that. He can even stop shot this. He can roll this up a little bit. He has that 10. He just has to make sure that the nerves don't get to him. Really good speed on that, yep. And since it is at the first diamond, he wants to make sure that he's not doing too much top to kind of go and scratch, but
Yeah, this
he
is
plays
a
10
natural
balls.
scratch.
Beautiful, and that's for the match. Really good shooting. Final score, Daniel 11 and Chris 4. Really good. How did you like that match? Did it kind of go the way you thought it would go?
You know, yeah, absolutely. Did go.
Yeah. And I did see Chris kind of getting more confidence in that 8-ball because I do know him to be more of an 8-ball player, but Daniel really excels in 10-ball. That's what he specializes in the UPA and, in a lot of tournaments that he plays. So he does have a lot more fundamentals for the 10-ball. So really good match between both of them. And there was a lot of good safeties on Daniel's side. And Chris had a lot of good shots where, you didn't even think he could take that risk, and he did. So really good playing from both of the players.
They will.
I just thought I'd come by and say hi. I saw you guys were playing. I was like,
The fatigue was in.
Yeah.
And getting that last one accurate, even racks after Chris down those first, I think, 6 racks. He only had a few times to come to the table and really get a chance to get a stroke.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're switching styles so often, it definitely is tough. But we're 2-0. Maul and Shane signing off.
Don't even look at me, Mr. I'm gonna win again for the second time. Rude. They're not running their bet. Daniel's gotta go to work.
we are working on an algorithm that can actually convert the image for us. Let me talk with the team. I'm gonna take a picture of this thing. We're also working with Lippman to maybe get a overhead view, like light.
Battle it up. You go it up. All right, anybody else want raffle tickets? Anybody? 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 Everybody? Everybody? Hey, we got to do some interviews. We got some interviews happening. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we're going to do an interview.
was like, I was obviously rooting for you. I was like, oh yeah. Warm up session. Oh no. No one getting You ready, Mike?
Maybe 4, 5, 7 times. So I don't know what that does, but you're gonna find out.
All right, so now it's interview time.
Hello.
Right here with us, the champion of all time,
What?
the greatest that ever tried, 7'5" champion,
The one and only.
Daniel Wingate.
What's up?
That was a nice win.
Thank you, sir.
I'll tell you,
There's a roller coaster ride on that one there. A whole lot of up and down. I mean, a lot of up and a few down. You know, I think I let my foot off the gas a couple of times.
yeah, but so here's
Took
the
some
thing.
risky shots.
Let's start with this. I'm the interview.
Yeah.
Listen up,
Yes, sir.
Buttercup. You played steady. And through you stayed down through the ball really nice. I think everybody should understand that when you're playing in a money game, you're gonna have ups and downs.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But the control of the table and the flow.
Yeah.
And you were the steadier player. Right? There was times where emotions got in, and then you settled back in.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
There was a crucial time where you were up a good amount, but you missed an out. It was right there for you.
Yeah.
And I watched you sit, put your head down, not in a bad way, but in a way to regroup.
Yeah.
And then after that, you regrouped and really battled hard. So I thought you definitely were the more steady player today. Do you agree?
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And this is the point of this, is to be able to, now you and Chris are probably going to watch this again and learn from it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What do
yeah.
I do when I'm up a bunch or when I'm down a bunch? The hardest games to win are the first and last.
Yeah.
And you settled back in, and I was impressed by the fact that you really played a couple safeties in the end and regrouped to battle to take the last one.
Yeah. No.
Impressive.
Yeah, and to what the point to what you're saying. I mean, I really tried to focus on making sure I settled down and had a short memory.
Yeah.
You know, because there was that 10 ball that I missed in the side pocket was I think I was right before I shot it. You know, but that could have easily battled. You know, but that was a big moment to just kind of sit back down and settle down and go, okay, well, I gave that one away.
And when you watch the stream, you're going to hear me say, the thought in your mind, especially being on the stream, is how am I going to celebrate when I make this call? And clicking back out of that and going back to just being a pool player,
yeah,
is really hard, right?
Yeah, and I failed on that one.
You want to think about the fist pump,
Yeah.
jumping up on the table,
Yeah.
you know, cheering, right? That's how you want to get out.
Yep.
But that's where everything that you've learned in the past, everything you're going to learn going forward, will be just to make that ball.
Yeah.
You can celebrate after that, right?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
could be a delay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
you played really good pool.
No, I appreciate that. It felt good. I felt like I started real hot. You know, I had some really nice runs. You know.
And listen, there are critical times where you missed a ball and got some good rolls, right?
Yeah.
And you got to have that.
Yeah.
When you're playing in tournaments or for money.
Yep.
You got to get some good rolls.
Yep.
And you got to do it. The key is that you took advantage of those when you got back to the table.
Exactly. I closed it out after that. Yeah. That you're right. That is the key. You know, if you know, and I was able to recognize that too. Like, okay, the rolls are going my way right now. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that. If you're pocketing balls pretty well, you feel like you're in a good spot and you're getting the rolls. Obviously, I went up 5-0 pretty quick.
Yeah.
You know, and
but
yeah.
when you were up 3-0,
yeah,
you got a nice roll, and then you played a safety after that, and locked him up and took ball in hand. I think that was a critical part of the whole match.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Being able to take advantage of it when you had that opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? You got back to the table, you were steady, you thought strong, you weren't thinking I'm way ahead. It was I gotta really settle in and take advantage.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Impressive match.
Thank you, sir.
Daniel played really good.
It felt really good. I had a lot of fun.
The sportsmanship was great. I thought the atmosphere was really good.
I did too.
Obviously we want every one of these to go to Hill.
Yeah.
But you're going to see in these matches that it can sometimes go lopsided because playing for the action, you can move quick.
Yeah. And that's a thought that comes back into your head too, right? Like you're up a bunch, and just as quickly as you go up, they can get back into it.
Yeah.
And so when you do have those critical misses that you can normally make, that if you let that eat at you and you let that tear down your it's 8-4, then it's 8-5, then it's 8-6.
Yeah. We've seen it plenty of times where you're up 8-1, race to 9.
Yeah.
Somebody comes back on you because they're just tipping a game at a time, right?
Yeah.
You win the first 5, they can win the next 5, right?
And there was a moment in that when it looked like he was going to break and run that one rack. Like it was an 8 ball, I believe. I kind of let him get into a little bit of a groove there, because I got up and I started taking a little bit riskier shots, where I should have played safety. There's a couple of them where I should have played safety. I know towards the end, I tried to shoot a 4 ball all the way down the rail. When the safety would have just put it on the bottom rail and keep the cue ball hit by the 5.
And I want you to watch the frame. That's exactly what Velvet said.
Yeah, and after I did it, it was because I felt like I was in that zone. And I was like, okay, I'm up by a lot. I'm feeling pretty good. I make this shot. I'm out, and I'm making a statement. But the better statement would have been to play the safety and then run out. That's how you win.
So a win is a win.
Yeah.
If you break and run, it's still worth 1.
Yeah.
If you grind a game out,
worth 1.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. So that's the key to this. I'm glad that we did it tonight. You played really well. It was impressive to watch you play.
I appreciate that.
I love how steady you were. You stayed down. You weren't popping up a bunch.
Well, you're a big part of that, my friend. The sets I shoot with you and the stuff you showed me over the last few years, you and Jeff Jerome are the main reasons why my game is where it's at.
I love seeing that. And you're jumping. I'm not giving you a bunch of weight. You're not getting
a little bit.
No, you can't play that good, and then you don't do anything. Zero
weight.
So congratulations,
Thank you, sir.
Daniel. Great win, great pool play. It was fun.
I appreciate it, brother.
Get up out the booth.
Awesome. All right, I'll get Chris in here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It looks like the chat went crazy tonight. That's awesome. So we'll be back again next week, and Chris is on his way.
All right. Chris. Get up here. All right, man. The money did exchange. It's happening. It might be fake money. We don't know. All right, so now I got Chris Alden.
It was a good time. I did print that money right before I came in.
Yeah, it seemed fun.
Just a little bit of smearage on it.
Yeah. That's okay. Just take it at different rates. So, what do you think? How are you feeling?
So, not to make any excuses because Daniel's a great player. I distracted myself. I was still setting, lighting up, cameras and so on and so forth. So by the time we got really going and I finally warmed up, I felt that I played a lot better after, first few games. Long and the short of it is it's a fun match. I definitely want to do a rematch at some point in time. But I learned something about myself is I, got to focus on my game, more than the side stuff.
Okay. I think that's part of it, right? Setting up stuff and getting everything going. In the future, obviously, we'll take care of all that.
Well,
Get up out my way. I can do it.
And I appreciate you, brother. Much love to Mike. You came up with this,
From the end. There you go.
obviously. So much love to you. Appreciate you reffing. Looking forward to a lot more growth on this. But yeah, we had no idea what was going to come out of this thing. And,
It's come out really cool, right?
It takes a army to build a village,
And what we've talked about with everybody today is going back and watching this.
Yes.
Right? Going back and watching the stream. I think that if I could give you one thing out of all of it is down.
And that's always been, one of my.
I think 2 people lost an eyeball over here after you shot and you came up and a Q took an eye out.
Well, I mean, they didn't.
I mean,
need
we're
it
paying
anyway.
the emergency.
They didn't need it anyway. They wanted to be pirates. What's the Captain of the Sea, whatever.
So
But,
I think that's the key, right? I mean, in watching you play, you hit some great shots today that were crucial, right? When you were in a really bad spot already, when you hit a great cut shot into the top corner to be able to get shaped and take it out. The game's there, right?
Yeah.
The staying down is the key, right?
And you're 100% right on that. That's always been, one of my, shortcomings is my switches on my '82 Chevy Caprice. They're working really well still. For 50 years after that car came out or whatever it is. Those are working.
Yeah.
But I got to cut that out.
Stay down, bro.
I got to cut that out.
If you look up, you're not gonna like what you see, right?
Exactly.
But
And that's
so
part
many
of
good shots.
having it on video, so I can.
Yeah,
go
you
back.
can go back and
Yep.
watch this, right? The other thing is that you grind it, right? There was never any get up.
Never gonna quit. I don't care whether it's league, whether it's just for fun, money, whatever. You get down early, you still got to finish the game.
Battled
we're
out,
putting, we're
right?
putting on a show.
You put them in a bad spot a couple times, right? A couple things move a different way. I mean, just talking to Daniel now, you got a lot of good rolls today, and that's a critical part of playing,
Especially in the 9-ball.
Is you got to play good. Good rolls are key, right? When you're
Absolutely.
missing and still missing good, that's hard to overcome.
Well,
right?
what I will take out of this is, once I finally settled in, I won 4 out of the last 10 games, so 4-6. Had that ratio played itself out on the first 5 games, we'd still be playing right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not discouraged by any means. It was a lot of fun. People came out. We had a good turnout too.
Absolutely. And the point of all this is to learn.
Absolutely.
This is good for the game.
No matter how good you are, no matter how bad you are, there's always something you can take from it.
Yeah, and this is a different kind of stress, right? Being on the live stream, playing for money.
Absolutely.
All this is different, and that's the whole point. It's getting you guys into positions that you've never been before, and then running it back afterwards, right? I'm sure you guys are going to battle again.
Oh, of course, yeah. We're
Absolutely.
gonna have a grudge match for sure.
Yeah, and I want everybody to have that. Right?
Absolutely.
The chance to come back and battle again once you're a little more settled in the stream, and it's. I think it's really good for the game. I'm glad that you came out. I'm glad that you called him out.
Oh yeah, well, you gotta beat the best to be the best.
You puff up.
Absolutely.
Right? You did
Absolutely.
it. You did it. In flip flops. In
Every time.
designer jeans. And no sleeves.
Gotta look the part, right?
Right.
And my biggest thing
They
that
were from the buckle, right?
of course, yeah, of course.
I called that. The buckle
So you had that for sure, but kind of in conclusion, my main thing is just like what you were saying. I never lose. I win or I learn.
There we go. And that's the best part about it.
That's what it's all
We're
about.
getting a chance to progress and learn another. I love it. I think it's great for the game. I'm excited about the future of it. You guys will battle again.
Absolutely.
We'll talk next time when you win.
Absolutely.
Right.
We'll have round 3. You know how Don always set it up. I got to win the next one, so the 3-peat.
There we go. There we go. So for the stream tonight, I think it's great. We had some really good interaction on the whatever stream thing, the bigger grown-up stuff that I don't understand. I think the commentary was great. Not me.
I look
but
forward
Paul
to
and Shane.
bringing up that as well. Because it's not just shooting the video, but it's intelligent, insightful commentary.
It's all about learning.
Absolutely.
That's all we want to see. So for the Thursday night throwdown, which is going to
Millions
go
of
to
fans
Friday,
that are here.
the millions that are out there listening, we had a great time tonight. We appreciate you guys. And, you know what? we're out. So bye.
And make sure to tune in on the few Thursday Throwdowns after May of going to Friday face-offs. If you are interested in participating in this, get a hold of myself, Mike, or Daniel, and we'll set you guys up. We look forward to continuing to grow this thing, as well as speed pool, the league play, and everything that we're doing. So shout out to everybody that tuned
If
in.
you're looking for lessons, that's my thing.
Mike Autobani on the lessons.
We'll do some.
I might have to talk to you before my next match up there. We'll see what we
We
do.
might be able to work something else.
All right, my brother. Well, I appreciate
All right.
you as always.
Thank you
Peace out,
guys for
Internet
coming
land.
in. Bye.